you ever seen me act? Watch this. Watch this. Watch.
Wait, we're gonna slate and then I'll say
Don't
action.
fucking interrupt my acting!
You're not bloody God.
I'm sorry. Could you say acting again?
Acting.
Wow. There are good White Claws. Love grape.
Wow, that was incredible.
Thanks.
It was amazing.
Thanks, dude.
Hi. I'm Loverboy Method. Hi, I'm Loverboy Method.
And my name's Pecan.
And this is Pecan. And you're watching, bitch, straighten out or get the baculum.
Baculum, baby.
Time for men to take their power, baculum. Right?
Hell yeah. All you gentle parents out there raising the next generation's Jeffrey Dahmer or John Wayne Gacy, you need to go back to the biblical days where if you were bad, you'd get spanked with a walrus dick.
And that's why, boy, that was very inspiring, Pecan. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. Whew.
You knew you were in trouble when Daddy got the walrus dick out.
I mean, I don't want to have to take it out. Don't make me take it out, bitch.
I know, my dad
Bitch. You're about baculum. Now give me your passport and get your ass on that camera. Is it that hard to understand?
It's
Bible
not.
times.
It's not that hard to understand.
You read the Bible.
Yeah, of course I did. I've read it many times. I love that's
Okay.
all I read.
That's the first cam business,
Yep.
basically.
You're right. You think Noah was spanking with his hand?
No. We would think they're doing on an ark.
Yeah, getting their asses.
Maritime law, no legal land law.
That's right. And what better for maritime
Bunch of animals and some
experiences?
bitches and whatever the fuck they want to do.
Get your ass banged down with a baculum, which brings us to the Mystery Boys cruise. Down below, you'll
Yeah.
see a number. You can join us for a private cruise. We only have room for 3 more people.
Mm-hmm. And you can join the inner circle of those 3 people. We only have room for 1 more in the inner circle,
And that's
which is the
you.
Pussy Crusher Select.
Yep. Get in there. Get to the inner circle. If you go on this cruise with us, you will have no rights. It's maritime law. That's for your fun, your adventure. Rights take away from fun.
You have to experience pain if you want the pleasure.
That's right. That's right. We don't grow from convenience, and we don't grow from when things are easy. We grow from pain.
We stay together strong, like the penis of a walrus bone
Try to break it.
or the bone of a walrus penis.
Can you snap it?
No, you can't.
That's the inner circle.
I'll tell you what you could do.
Unbreakable.
You could fucking destroy pussy with it. You could
Absolutely.
smash Clam with it into 1,000,000 pieces.
Well said.
Is that what you want to do?
Well said.
Or do you want to live in the fucking Matrix, Tanner?
Tanner, what? You want to smash Clam or live in the Matrix, Tanner?
I want to smash Clam.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
that's
do.
goddamn right. But the Matrix don't want you to.
The Matrix wants to keep you from smashing Clam.
Why?
No one knows.
That's why we need to form this war council.
That is a mystery. Why does the Matrix want to keep us from smashing Clam?
It's like run some kind of hippie clam conservation thing of like, oh, this don't completely destroy the shell on this one.
Yeah.
Oh no, this clam has a UTI.
Oh, no, I'm afraid of a UTI. Grow up, Tanner.
Okay, what the
What
hell?
the fuck? Why? Why'd you guys do that? Put it back on for a second.
Here, let me get another hit of that real quick.
What is that?
Free Andrew Tate. Did I say that?
Yeah, how is Andrew doing? I hear you guys have been
It's not
corresponding.
good. No, it's terrible.
How's he doing?
He's having to do a lot more mudras with his hands than normal.
Really?
Because he's complete the goon circuit, you know. There's nothing in themselves, dude. They got him in the shoe.
Can you tell
Ain't
everybody
nothing to do but thinking goon.
how often do you guys communicate and how do you communicate?
Well, via the astral plane or in like land terms.
Either or.
Like in my dreams every night.
Okay. And that's real.
Yeah, he's got a lot of very detailed instructions. He said to start the Pussy Smashers, Big Boy Baculum.
You know what? That does sound like
society.
Andrew Tate. What level of his Patreon do you have to be on to contact him in the astral realm?
I'm kind of like a Manly P. Hall of it. You know how Manly P. Hall, by the way, one of the most alpha names I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Manly P. Hall.
Manly P. Hall.
Okay. It doesn't sound like the former porn name of Buck Angel or something.
No, Manly. He's Manly.
Buck Angel used to be called Manly P. Halls. He just had the inner knowledge, inner G,
Yeah.
as in top G, as in the generative force, the baculum. Oh, now this was an old,
What is this?
This was an old school school I ran. I was trying to help because these kids got no taints left. As
Grow
you know.
your Zoomer taint.
Yeah.
How does it? Can you grow it, or is it more like you could stretch it out?
On every single plane, mental, physical,
I got it.
spiritual. Your mental taint needs to be stretched out.
Yeah, I got you.
Your physical taint, yeah, that's definitely okay. That's how we start.
So your taint is more.
If you don't want to be up at 4 a.m. being hit in the taint with a walrus baculum,
Yeah.
then maybe you shouldn't sign up, dude.
Is the taint sort of something that pushes into time space from a higher dimensional frequency, or is that what you're saying? Like there's a
First of all, it's the source of all gaydar.
What's that?
It's the source of all gaydar.
The taint.
Yeah,
That's how you
better
can tell if
believe it.
someone's
That's the
gay.
pineal
Is this-
gland of knowing what's gay.
So it's like you smell a man's taint, you could tell if he's gay.
It's the fourth eye, and we've talked about this many times.
Many times.
Many times. I don't think we even need to go over it again.
I think we do.
Okay, now that's called a Gueesh piercing. A Gueesh piercing.
A Gueesh piercing, yeah, classic Gueesh.
Can we look up how to say that Gueesh? I don't want to get that wrong. I don't want to look like an asshole out there because this is war every day, and a lot of you kids don't have no taint, and that's why you don't know what's gay.
It's pronounced
Gueesh.
Gueesh.
We said it in a more sophisticated way. A
So
Gueesh.
Wait, like a is you for real called the Gueesh?
Gueesh.
Gueesh.
Like a quiche, but
Will you
with
go
a
back?
G.
Wait, will you go back to it?
Let's go
I didn't
back
know
to that
Is that
Gueesh.
really how you?
So this for
I
those
got a Gueesh piercing. You know,
for the listeners,
You know I got Gueesh.
we have to describe this for the listeners. For the listeners, what we're looking at is what I would call a very tasteful earring that has been placed in the taint.
With a kind of idealized taint length that's going to be hard for these Zoomers to measure up to. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I do think that this is not a Zoomer's taint.
This
based
is
on
a
what I've
Gen
learned.
X taint, or maybe the greatest generation, based on how long that taint is. That's why their pants were up so high past the hips,
Oh,
because they had so much more taint.
yeah.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. A Gueesh, I don't know if you kids what a Gueesh is, but that's really, you know what it reminds me of? Those
What?
little plastic things I told you that the baby turtle swims in. Like your taint's like a baby turtle in the little six-pack ring.
You
and
sound
then-
like my granddad.
Yeah. It's like a Gueesh in effect.
You giving me a bath. You're
Gueesh.
taking me back to my grandpa, giving me a bath.
But look, what the school's about is about improving yourself on every level.
100%. And I would love to go back to that Gueesh.
Okay.
I'm interested in a couple of things about the Gueesh. Number one, how does it work? And can we see a video of a Gueesh, a tasteful
Oh,
video?
there we go. Okay. So
Okay.
these are just some of
Those
the.
are huge compared to that
Yeah,
picture.
those are cruise graduate Gueeshes right
Those
there.
are insane.
Look at that. So you work your way up to that, but not
Wow.
pretty quickly. Like it's a
Wow.
lot of jump in with both feet. Don't try to gradually stretch out your Gueesh.
You could tie a boat to that.
Oh man. Yeah, that's like there should
Wow.
be a leather strap chained to a bull.
I wonder if it would work with an aura ring.
I wasn't aware there was any other way to do it. You tell me those are not aura rings?
I can't tell if it is. It's amazing. But can we go on YouTube and look at a Gueesh piercing? And guys,
Another interesting thing is you can fuck that.
I know. Trust me. You guys feel like, I know some of you out there are highfalutin sophisticates, and you're like, God damn it, why are they talking about taints again? This leads somewhere important in the episode. We're going to get there, but let us get there. Yeah, thank you. What
is this?
Play that music. Can you play that music while I'm talking? Can you play that music?
Okay, I want to change my name partway through this episode and start again. I'm Gueesh Piercing. Can we change my name to Gueesh Piercing?
Can you guys play that sentimental music
Hi,
again?
I'm
It was
Gueesh
It was an
Piercing.
ad.
Gueesh. So yeah, let me finish my point, guys.
Let's just do a fake intro we can put in the beginning now. So I
Okay.
Hey, welcome to Clam Bashers. I'm Gueesh Piercing,
And I'm Pecan.
and we're here talking about, we're going to get into the Gueesh, don't you worry.
Yeah. We're going to talk today about one of the most important and Wait, hold on. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most important chakras, the first chakra, aka the Gueesh. And we're going to talk about what happens
Or
if
flesh tunnel,
flesh tunnel.
just below the Rogan sphere, but above the fourth eye or taint.
Can you guys pull up the first chakra? Not Gueesh. First chakra.
Gueesh.
First,
That's what my friends say when we get on that boat. They're like, yo, Gueesh.
first chakra. Yeah, the first chakra is the root chakra, or Muladhara, located at the base of the spine, very close to the Gueesh. It governs your basic survival needs, physical safety, and sense of stability. And if you ask me, the reason that Gen Z taints are shrinking is because they don't feel stability. And thoughts have a physiological reaction. You can think your taint smaller or bigger. Take it away.
That's the reality you choose to live in. And that's up to you. You make that decision before you even get here. So that's on you. You want to take control of your taint? Okay? Or you want to sit at home and, I don't know, be a fat fucking...
Piece of shit.
yeah.
If your taint, number one, I would commend you if you know how big your taint is. Many people have never looked at their taint or had a friend look at their taint. You shouldn't be afraid to ask a friend to take a look at your taint.
You know
measure
what?
it.
I don't even like all of your attitude. So honestly, I don't really want you to go on the cruise now. So I think we're just going to send this off for sorry. We'll see if we open up the books later.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Okay, the books are closed right now. So Gueesh and Pecan are not bringing nobody into the warboat to learn about clam smashing.
No. And other things as well.
An Andrew Tate comedy tour. Now that,
Super.
have you ever gone on that?
How was it?
I like that the poster. You think it's going to be like intimidating, but he's really welcoming in this one poster.
That's AI. They made that.
Typical.
Did you guys make that or not? Tell me that's
No,
real.
this is actually real.
Shit. I feel like I just got geeshed.
Open ocean comedy travel. Good vibes.
Oh, let's see. Board,
bad
laugh,
jokes,
drink, cruise.
unforgettable memories. Book your spot today. Limited cabins available.
Give us your passport, bitch, and get in that camera.
Get on in. Get on the boat.
Get your geesh out and get on that camera and make us some boat money, bitch.
Get on the boat.
Unless you want to get a baculum. I mean, it's pretty simple. Pretty simple stuff.
Hey, I think we all know the best nights are the ones that happen without a plan. But you know what will instantly kill an impromptu vibe? Realizing you're completely out of everything to elevate said vibe. Then having to find a smoke shop, drive there while hoping to God they're open, and have what you're looking for. These days are over. Thanks to everything420.com. They're your one-stop shop for all your sesh essentials, from flowers and edibles to vapes and concentrates to glass and accessories. It's like the Costco of sesh essentials. The best part is you can order everything from your couch, car, or wherever you are. Submarine, battleship, water bed, glory hole. Everything ships fast and discreetly to your door because, let's be honest, it's nobody's damn business that I like to get high. And if you're feeling adventurous, check out their mystery boxes. Just pick your favorite category and they'll send you a surprise box packed with products that are usually worth way more than you paid. So if you're over 21, head to everything420.com and use code MYSTERY for 15% off your order. Again, that's everything420.com, promo code MYSTERY for 15% off, and download the Everything 420 app. Do it now. Do it now. It's no mystery that Americans love to use sports as a distraction, but this year's season of pigskin throwing has something big in store. DraftKings Game Day arrives on September 2nd. Not just in your living room, DraftKings is live in all 50 states and just in time for football season. Whether you're watching the game in the background or worshiping at the house of the NFL kind of fan, you weirdo, why not have some skin in the game while you check out and tune in? Because let's be honest, There's got to be more to it than just sitting around with a bunch of grown men in your underwear who yell for 4 seconds at a time, whose nipples are chafed and bloody from jogging too much without putting Vaseline on them. No matter where you are or what team you root for, DraftKings has you covered. One app, every sport, all 50 states. Here's the deal. New DraftKings customers sign up with code MYSTERY. That's spelled MYSTERY. Spend $5 to get $200 in rewards within 21 days. Includes all markets. That's code MYSTERY in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. The crown of the Lightbringer will bring you fortune and power.
Bet with DK Sportsbook. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 1-800-MY-RESET. Connecticut, call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino in Kansas. Bet tax pass-through may apply in Illinois. 21 and over. Void in Canada. Event contract trading with DraftKings Predictions involves risk of loss. Availability varies. Predictions offer void in New York. Bet to get bonus bets that expire in 7 days. Trade to get predictions dollars that expire in 1 year. $50 in rewards issued every 7 days via click-to-claim for 21 days. One non-withdrawable reward redeemable. Terms at dkng.co/offer. Limited time offer. Nationwide based on sportsbook predictions and free-to-play sports contest availability. Varies by state.
Anyway, books are closed. We're moving on to the first mystery, and this one's a bombshell. Oh my God,
What
Pecan!
is this?
Wait until you see this, and this is some real, and we have to, full disclosure. Of course, Joe Rogan, but this I think is going to demand a response, and I've already contacted
What
Joe.
is this?
Just hear him out. That's all I'm saying.
All
This
right.
is from Flit Fat Earther.
Or whatever he's doing here, or whatever he's doing here.
It's called a split.
And believe it or not, it's not even about that. No, I want to show you something very interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, it's this. It's Joe Rogan
Yeah.
and how perfectly he matches up and looks so similar to this guy right here. Also in a sassy little outfit.
Yeah.
Well, that's Richard Grieco. Do you remember
Right.
Richard Grieco from
Yeah.
21 Jump
I do.
Street? This guy who looks strikingly like Joe Rogan
I
and
wanted
shares
to
the
avoid
exact same little lip crease there.
Fuck.
And like I said, they both share some sassiness. Joe and Richard. And Joe and
There
Richard.
you go.
And Joe and Richard. Watch the eye. Watch how the eye is in the exact same place
Oh,
with
I seen
the
it.
eyebrow.
Wild.
It's an identical match.
Damn.
Nice
Hey,
try,
did
Joe.
you reach
Zoom
out to
in
Joe
on
about
their
this?
mustaches here. You see this scar here that goes all the way across.
Holy
on
shit,
both
they have the
their
same
faces. And
scar.
watch when I remove, you
It's
can
a
see
sass
it
scar from being
up
sassy.
and down and up and down
Have
and
it learn
right
the hard
across
way.
on both. And then when you go to the other side of their face, well, again, they have the exact same marking. Do you see this whole thing
Wow.
right here? It's almost
Damn.
like a T and a
Latest
T,
fatter.
kind of like right here, a T and a T. Do you
It's
see
about
it?
mental fitness, the main thing.
Yeah.
You know?
One is Joe and the other is Richard.
Joe.
Because they're the same person and they're not spirits jumping in and out of bodies. They're not human.
What?
And they can shapeshift to look slightly different, but these eyes can
I was
see
going to
through
ask,
it.
do these shapeshifters look
Like
slightly
a lot of
different?
others.
And
I
it's
can't-
something with sass power.
I can shapeshift to look slightly
So
different.
it's this, and there's also bilocation going on.
It's called getting a haircut.
Will you put the photo of Mike? Okay. So
Damn,
like,
this guy is one of us. He's gone deep.
I said,
He's uncovered
I'm a
something.
friend of Joe's for years, and I can assure everyone this is 100% true. A good catch.
Good
Number
job.
one. So I already notified Joe. Don't worry. Dude, you should do this with Asian celebs. Is what was my. I'd like him to crack. A lot of these Asian celebs fly under the radar, and I'd like someone to point out the, especially with that eyelid identifying
Yeah.
technique that he was using.
Yeah.
Now that could crack a lot of Korean cold cases. Put it that way.
Now, let me ask you something. What are your thoughts on shapeshifters? All jokes aside, and that was really funny to do a little joke, but I'm curious. What are your thoughts on skinwalkers, lycanthropes, shapeshifters? Do you actually believe it's real?
Wait, Lycanthropes? Like
Lycanthropes.
the guy that died?
Werewolf.
Well, from
Lycanthrope.
the
You're talking
bands?
about lycanthropes.
Yeah, Lycanthropes. Didn't that guy die?
Now I
He went
wanna
to
change
Haiti
my
under
name.
suspicious? Lycanthropes. All right, let's start over. Gueesh piercing, and wait, no, pecan is too good of a
Yeah,
name.
you're right.
Pecan?
You're right. We'll just stick with
Yo,
pecan.
it's like you know who the fucking sublime prince of the order of clam bashers is the second you hear that name.
Pecan.
Why don't you come up here? Why don't you go through the pain and then sit with Pecan and have him explain the magic? Have you ever seen the Andrew Tate War Room with Iggy Semmelweis?
No.
Yeah, AKA some Jewish kid from Chicago. Okay, wait.
Wait, pull up on YouTube Shapeshifter caught on camera. Want to know your thoughts on this.
A lot of you should be shifting into hotter chicks if you're real.
Check this out. I just saw this. I bet it'll come right up.
I've seen this with Jenna Boosh.
Well, let's just show a few of these because this is something that does happen. It's not as profound as
Instagram, I come across this
not
video.
this kid. Go back to the
And-
compilation. I mean, hopefully this isn't just-
Nothing is as unsettling as reptilians and
I think
shapeshifters
there
being
was
caught
something
mid-transformation.
chicanery going on with that particular one.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
Who's this from?
The protesters
Yeah, there it is. Look,
Yeah.
just camera
chanted
glitches, right?
anti-war slogans.
So
That just-
I don't
prepare
know.
yourself for
Oh, there's something wrong with her, definitely, but
What the fuck is that? A whistle?
huh?
She just got something clamped in her teeth.
Oh yeah, from a distance on the other camera, it's like really there. But I don't know.
Keep
a
playing.
truly unnerving viewing experience
What the fuck?
as we look at creepy reptilians that got caught on camera.
His head's got
A
swollen.
bunch of these have been artificially fucked with.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Keep playing. I don't think so.
No,
During an
because,
event,
dude, before
Donald Trump's
you could see
eyes
like the
seemed
whole
to
lizard.
shift.
Okay,
The
Snopes.
lens.
Oh wait, you mean it got shifted the other way?
Yeah.
Like
They
this
went
has
into
been
full-
saw.
Yeah.
I thought something had happened
No.
to you. Yeah, what's going on with that though? Look at that.
Yeah, they didn't
Changed
even show,
completely
like,
as he
his seven
blinked,
cocks.
almost like it morphed in real time. On another day, his entire face appeared to shift for a brief second
That's just
before
come
snapping
on.
back to normal.
That's
the
just
next
the dentures coming out.
Yeah.
You buy into this at all?
What the shapeshifter?
Yeah, the shapeshifter phenomena where like on camera people kind of shift a little bit. The lady on the plane
I think
freaked out.
Yeah. Well, I wonder what happened to her. I never heard that. You've never heard
Nothing.
anything from her again.
Yeah,
But
nothing.
the one that's really compelling to me was that Mexican model running out and screaming into the street that they're cannibals and they eat people.
Yeah.
She's talking about Carlos Slim. You know who that is?
Carlos Slim. No.
The
I'm-
Mexican billionaire?
Oh
Carlos
yeah,
Slim?
yeah, of course, Carlos Slim.
Well, I mean, it sounds like a made up name. Oh, there we go.
She screamed that wealthy elites and global
It was
figures ate
2009.
human flesh, and specifically named Mexican billionaire Carlos Slim. Gabriel Rico Jimenez appeared barefoot and frantic
Gabriela.
on a Monterey street, accusing powerful politicians, business tycoons, and international elites of horrific crimes. What happened to her?
Yeah, what does it say she happened? She largely vanished. What does that mean?
Mostly gone. Placed in a psychiatric facility. After that, she completely vanished from the public eye, leaving no verified records. Yeah, so she just went back to private life. I'm sure she's fine.
I mean, are you joking? She's just gone for good.
Yeah,
nobody knows
some-
nothing.
some
But that's
peop-
the one that I would look at more than anything. Well, that and this because
Look at that. Wait, this would seem to disprove it though, because there they are together.
Richard Grieco is 6'1" and Joe's 5'8". Oh, just because one is a full, that's a shapeshift.
They're hanging out though, so this is debunked.
Yo, I sassed myself
Debunked.
to 6'4". Yeah.
Debunked. You can't be in one place. You can't be the same place with someone you shapeshift into.
Come on, bro.
But that being said, we don't see them sitting with a space in between them, so they could be connected.
It's just sassy. I chalk it up to sassiness.
That could be the beginning of them separating.
Now, the mystery I'd like to solve is this Bumblebee video that you have, Tanner. It's very, oh my God, we got to
What is this?
load up the docket. At first, you don't know what the mystery is, but just make it big if you can. the pointing and sting. Okay.
Wow, what is that?
Is that a man or a woman?
A man or a woman? Play it one more time. I'll tell you right now. That's a man.
Yo, that could be either Dr. Ken, Ken from
Zoom
Community.
in.
That could be Ken from
Oh
the
yeah,
Hangover.
pull up Doctor. Yeah, I know you're. I know what
Or
you're saying.
It could be Ken Jeong or Margaret Cho. And I see a Grieco Rogan thing here, by the way.
Can you guys pull up Kim Jong Un?
No. Ken Jeong.
Oh, Kim Jong. Well, it could be Kim Jong Un.
Ken Jeong, there you go. Uh-huh. Now pull up Margaret Cho.
God damn, you're
Pull up
onto something
Margaret Cho.
here. Wait, pull up this. Look, so you're saying that there's some possibility that these celebrities are shapeshifting? Because I could see why a famous.
This one's half bee.
Wow.
Can dance with the powers of a bee.
Wow.
Now put up Margaret Cho next to this one. I keep saying Dr. Kenny.
Dude, it's incredible to see someone dance with the powers of a bee.
Yeah. Well, you see the pointing out and stinging? Let's see. And let's just get a little bit more unadorned in Dr. Ken and then Ken. Ooh, okay. And get me a little Ken there. Or was that Margaret Cho? No.
I don't see the similarity between
Well,
him
they
and Margaret
shapeshift.
Cho.
You have to understand they shapeshift.
I mean, I guess I see it. Yeah, when you do it like that, I can see
You know
it.
what? We get to the bottom of things. You give me 5 minutes of both of them and this whale baculum. Or, excuse me,
I don't
walrus
want you to
baculum.
hit me with that baculum.
You want to take it baculum?
Can we go back to the bee again? What show is that?
I don't know. They're way ahead out there with entertainment. It's like a BBL.
Can you guys go back on YouTube and pull up Shapeshifter? I don't know. I go back and forth on this. It's like
If shapeshifters exist?
well, yeah. I mean, in the way that we think of it.
Well, how do you think of it?
How do you think of it?
I think of it as it's ever shifting, honestly. Maybe it's a tech, maybe it's a not, maybe it's a thing.
I mean,
maybe
there's
it's this or
definitely
that.
shape-shifting people. There's people who will pretend to be one, it's like strippers do that, but chameleon people. Hey, these days it seems like everyone in their homunculus is popping in and spitting out nicotine pouches, especially all the gym bros who can't wait to tell you it gives them an extra edge when they work out, or so they thought. And I just want to say this to Terrence at my gym. You're a bully, and I will fight back one day. Turns out nicotine works to narrow blood vessels and block oxygen from making it to the muscles, so it ends up spiking cortisol, breaking down muscle tissue, and preventing any pump from appearing. That's why I switched to Ultra pouches. They're completely free of nicotine and caffeine. Ultras run on clinically proven nootropics and adaptogens for enhanced focus and energy that lasts. You wake up, you go in your kitchen, you pop your Ultra, shove that in your little squirrel pouch, and get ready for a zing that sends you right into a wonderful day and gets you at the gym. Ultra is the ultimate guilt-free pouch, delivering instant focus and mental clarity without nicotine or caffeine. New customers can use code MYSTERY to get 15% off at takeultra.com. That's takeultra.com for 15% off with code MYSTERY. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell the Mystery Boys sent you, you dumb piece of shit.
Well, look, when you see I was watching Dan Soder play the autistic guy on Tires. Did you see Dan? Is that?
No.
And I'm like, is that the hybrids they keep talking about? To it like, this is our red car.
I mean, pull up.
I think autism's on purpose, 100%. I don't think it's a mistake. I don't think it's an accident.
You think autism is shape-shifting?
I think if you heard China, which Rogan was telling me as he was slowly changing shape into Richard Grieco in front of my very fucking eyes one time.
Yeah.
He told me that
Where were you?
at the show, but somehow China was doing something where they're trying to raise the population. Like, here was some fucking something they just put.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, China did that? China. That we think autism is. You may have the ultimate consumers who they like stuff.
Yeah.
See, they like all psychopaths, but you can't have that. It's kind of hard.
Right.
So how about people that are not psychopaths who want to connect, but they have now distortions in their ability to, sense human on purpose?
Their volume's turned up too high. It seems like everything's loud.
We want to turn this up and turn something else down.
Right.
But it's all, and I didn't know the stats, but like, I'm not talking about high functioning. I'm talking about, like, it's really crippling for some people that have, like we got to wear a helmet and shit. It's that sensitive.
Yeah.
And they're trying to make psi people and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it just seems like when I see there's a Temple Grandin talking about cows and how she could think like a cow.
Right.
I go, wow, I bet somebody at DARPA would love to figure that out. Right.
Yeah, sure.
And they did. And that's what we're here to support, because these kids, can they talk out loud? No. But you can use them as a Ouija board and learn about aliens.
You're talking about the telepathy tapes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go
That's
on.
a secret course on our cruise.
I don't know.
On Clam Bashers, we got a whole course on that.
I haven't listened to the telepathy tapes. Have you listened to them?
Put the War Room, Andrew Tate, because you have to see Iggy Semmelweis so you understand.
Okay.
Okay, the War Room, Andrew Tate. We need that for the promo videos. Remember the guy that you thought was Rasputin?
Yeah, sure. Oh, wow.
These are all like not good. Put the promo though. Iggy and Iggy Semmelweis.
What is Andrew Tate's War
Room? Oh, there's
Room?
one right there.
The War Room trailer.
Let's see. Is that it?
I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm feeling overwhelmed because I sacrificed so much to come to this camp and to come to this fight. I did 6 weeks on Marbella for the training. Wow. I left my son at home. My grandmother passed 1 week before the training started. I really feel like I'm a different person after this. I have changed.
Don't think the cruise is even as nice as this. You don't believe in coddling people the way.
Yeah, I know that I have no limitation. Initially, it was always a little bit of fear, but as soon as those thoughts begin to come to my head, I immediately counter it with "fuck that! I would destroy this guy." It was nervousness, but I turned that nervousness into excitement, and that's what it was, and that just came out during the fight. On top of the world,
oh, it's really
probably
cool.
one of the
What the fuck
happiest
is
moments of my
this,
life.
man?
To be at a fancy banquet up in the balcony watching some dudes fight, jerking off. All right, get out of this. This isn't what I was looking for.
I'm so confused. Like, what is this?
Well, you go. Wait. Put in Iggy Semmelweis at the end of that, because this is all I'm trying to get to, not the awesome fighting.
What is the War Room?
That's his inner circle of Andrew Tate.
Is that his Patreon?
No, but in our case, that's what it will be.
Okay, great.
This isn't. Keep going. I don't know why it's so hard to find. What are these shorts?
Wait, revealing the hidden people behind Andrew Tate's War Room is a private mail-only network that costs thousands of dollars to access.
Yeah, but I want to see the fucking.
Nobody knows what it is the problem. We should introduce what it is. Maybe pull up
I'll
Andrew
find it on
Tate's War
YouTube.
Room Wikipedia while he looks it up. Okay, there it is. That's good. The War Room is a private paid all male global network and self-help group founded by controversial influencer Andrew Tate. Costing several $1,000s to join, the secretive society promotes ultra-masculine ideologies, networking, and networking codes of conduct. Investigative reports, including major findings by BBC News, have tied the group's internal communications to alleged coordination of the emotional manipulation, isolation, and grooming of women into online sex work.
Oh, shut up.
And it costs $5,000. Annual fees of $5,000. That's honestly not terrible. For
Okay,
a
it's
war.
called Iron Shadows is the good one. Okay, here, I'm sending it to you, Tanner. Ooh, this is a good one. Yeah, and then let's see if I can find Iron Shadows.
Though it says the War Room cannot help with taint growth. Wow. It's not like ours. We guarantee your taint will grow.
Oh, if I gotta stretch it out with just Baculum myself, if Gueesh Piercer's got to come through it with full-on baculum.
When you walk off that boat, you're going to be walking with a
Your
bigger
taint will
taint.
never even fit inside the matrix again. That's how big it'll be.
The bigger the taint,
You're gonna wish
the
you never
smaller
paid
the
for that.
matrix.
You're gonna wish you never paid for that course that we gave you. That's a guarantee.
All right, what are we looking at?
Okay, I just texted to him. This is just one.
Okay.
Now this is War Room Dubai.
Wow. This is great.
That's a song that we like.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god. They're not using real. Wait, can you go back to the arrows?
Yeah.
Were those arrows with suction cups?
Yeah. No,
Are
we
you
use,
joking?
we use real arrows on our cruise.
Wait, they're using fucking fake arrows.
I know. I'm disappointed. We only use real baculums.
Oh my god. Keep going.
I like the song.
That's got to be on purpose.
Tanner, I just texted you one that I want you to play that's even more important than this one.
Please keep this one playing, though. Can we watch
Yeah,
those?
keep it playing, but just get that one ready. This is a great song.
Wow.
Am I going to be doing that? Twirly fire?
Oh, God. This is great.
Now bring on the bitches. Oh, nice. And everybody you fuck, they're gonna be on fire. That's a guarantee. On our boat, you're gonna both be on fire when you
they
fuck.
are. Yes, Tate. Burning Tate.
Oh, I thought it was Tate. Cobra Tate.
I'll take a serving of Tate, please. Make it fried. Wow, this is amazing. Wow.
CobraTate.com. All right, now wait, look at that.
That looks so
Put
fun.
in the 7 Iron Shadows one. Yeah, make this big. This is the way you gotta understand.
Life, I lived 5,000 years atop Wudang Mountain.
That's true.
I remember every lived second.
Me too.
Life is competition. Competition is violence. In many modern forms of competition, we have attempted to water down the violent aspect, to replicate violence in the most sanitized way.
Right, like
We
with
have
suction cup arrows?
full-grown men growing as large and strong as possible to put a ball in a net as opposed to hurting each other. But the sentiment is the same. It's a group of men at war with another, with one team being victors and the other being
Victors
losers.
get cigarettes, losers get
The largest,
vacuum.
strongest, most beautiful tree violently crushed the surrounding saplings in quest for resources.
You know, trees destroy the.
Every time I see beauty, I see the struggle required to create it. When I see myself, I know the struggle lived to become who I am, to live as I do.
A guy with a
The
fedora.
more sophisticated my understanding of the universe's state of constant war, the happier, more content and peaceful I feel. You are meant to struggle. You are here to suffer. If you do neither of these things, you are either dead or invisible. If you want people to care who you are, become familiar with pain. If you do not struggle to become an exceptional man, you are nobody.
Dude, this is
And
why I don't wear
every
socks.
female will prove to you, you may as well not exist.
It hurts to walk.
Evolution requires pain. While others complain they do not feel happy enough, I'm happy I'm struggling. I don't want to.
It feels
Okay, I just
horrible.
want to point
I want
out
to
this 60-year-old Jew in a fedora doesn't do any of this fighting. He just stands there.
Hey, who is
Goes,
that?
listen, my brothers. There's another one where they gave him a voice, like a dubbed in.
Is this Semmelweis who's saying this? Who is the person who lived on the
Iggy's-
mountain? Oh, I see.
Iggy
So he,
Semmelweis. Now, the name Iggy Semmelweis is the same name as that doctor who discovered you should maybe wash your hands before you stick them into people's open wounds, or
His last name was Semmelweis?
You're right. This real guy's name is like some dumb shit.
Lister.
He's from the Rajneesh cult. Remember Rajneesh?
Yeah.
He was
Semmelweis is.
No, yeah, but his real name's not that.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So he's got a real pedigree.
So Andrew Tate's handler is someone from the Rajneesh cult who says he can remember his past lives.
Andrew Tate's 100% is was doing all that magical shit. That's why that group set up like a Freemason thing.
Right.
Where his brother is the Sublime Prince of the degree, and then he's got like a fucking the guy with the beard. There's really one scam with mystery school bullshit, and it's that. There's like levels that you, and then so Andrew Wilson. I don't know if you saw the amazing debate of him and Candace Owens.
Oh, it was the dumbest thing I ever saw in my life.
And I mean, wow, did that guy do really fucking good? First of all, it was definitely worthwhile use of time. Secondly,
oh, totally
great use of $300,000.
Oh yeah, worth every
now,
penny.
You believe this, Duncan? This guy, Andrew Wilson, spent 300. He put up his own money.
I don't understand that.
$300,000 to debate Candace Owens about.
Okay, this is. I would love to know what you think about this theory.
You don't finance movies yourself.
What do you think? What do you think about this theory? The theory that I heard, don't know if it's true, is that it was funded by Turning Point because they wanted him to get Candace Owens to slip up and say something that they could sue her for. Thoughts?
Well,
I don't know if that's true. I just heard that.
It's the only logical explanation I see besides
$300,000.
Well, because he taught them. I think it's in the debate, but the debate is fucking painful to watch. Okay,
painful.
I mean, it was fucking brutal.
What about the leg shake? Can we pull up the debates? The thing that kept catching
Rogan / Grieco says he can get me in the room with him because I say we have a full-on smoking debate.
What do you mean? What's a smoking debate?
Like he could smoke. I don't want to see his foot.
Oh,
like
right, because he asked Candace Owens if he could smoke. She's pregnant. She's like, fuck no. But pull up the debate because
is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what it is.
She's pregnant again? That's a bigger scandal than this.
She's pregnant.
Okay, but look, so the burden of proof, the overwhelmingly this guy's guilty. So he's ahead of the trial even with this.
Right.
He's want to pay $300,000 because he's the Francis Ford Coppola of debates. Who's going to finance his own dream debate, I guess. I should.
Can we pull up the debate real quick?
So they hired him as a debate coach or some shit at TPUSA. So that's like Obama speaking fees or Clinton speaking fees or Bush. You get bribed in effect by, you get these gigs. Who the fuck from a bank wants to go hear an ex-president run their stupid mouth? Obama makes more than Chappelle.
It's insane.
Or Shane Gillis. Yeah. That doesn't make sense. Unless it's a bribe, which is what that fucking shit is. So then he had a crowdsource thing to reimburse him.
Hey, wait. Hunter Biden told me that his dad didn't take bribes.
Oh, well, I'm glad you told me, man, because I was kind of like... I was carrying a lot of resentment around because of that.
Me too.
Okay, yeah, so you can see that there's even more problems at your mom's house studios, and like now the Mystery Boys hate each other because I guess Duncan went to go talk to Hunter Biden, but he didn't invite the other guy. I don't remember him.
Kamala Harris.
It's fucking Kamala, pal.
No, I'm not.
Anyway, it's probably going to start. It's probably going to be a disaster. I bet Bert's mad because he's an alcoholic. But as you can see, there's like a rift forming. Everybody can see it. They're not going to acknowledge it.
You're a dumb piece of shit.
Fuck you. Duncan's best friends with Hunter Biden now. Everybody complains. And Stavi. Basically, Stavi was like, a flying jet makes you not funnier. And that's true. But like, a lot of planes won't make you funnier. So that was like not a great point by Stavi, but like fuck your mom's house and fuck Duncan, because like, a lot of people complain that he interrupts Kurt too much, and he talks about dick like nonstop, and it's like getting really weird. And like even Bert's probably saying that right now.
And he also told me his dad didn't kill anybody during the presidency, so that made me feel better too. So,
anyone?
Nobody.
What does that mean? Didn't we blow something up?
Nah. I mean, I thought before I talked to him, but then he told me that actually didn't happen. So it didn't happen. I mean, are you the president? Were you the son of a president? No. So whatever you're about to say, whatever that part of you is, you should get rid of it. He told me that Biden didn't kill anybody. And
Ashley Biden used to hang out the cellar.
Really?
Yeah.
Can we pull up a picture of Ashley Biden?
I forgot about that. I don't even remember if I ever met her, but my old roommate outside Stephen knew her.
And also, I asked him about the Finger Lakes. Remember when you told me something?
What'd he say?
What?
Oh, that's weird. She looks like
He
Meghan
told me
Markle
that
there.
the Finger Lakes are on his back because his mom, there's a restaurant in the Finger Lakes that I think his grandmother made, and it's just warm memories, that it's not a human trafficking map. And, a good point was made, which is like, why would you tattoo a map on your back? You'd want it on your front.
Right. Or on my,
Because you'd have to use
right
a
here
mirror.
on my arm.
Yeah, on your arm.
Or on my baculum.
So 3 things that you're wrong about.
I don't know that it was a map of human trafficking. It's a
Finger
bizarre. The thing about having did grandma live on all 5 lakes?
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
I don't really care about the back tattoo. The part with COVID where they put a bioweapon in everybody and said it was like
He told me that didn't happen.
What?
Bioweapon in everybody.
Well, what they did inject it though, right?
Oh yeah, but it was.
Oh, did I not get the jab?
The vaccine was fine.
Oh, it was?
That's what he said.
Oh. Shit, man. I wish I could. There's no elevated risk. All right. Dude, what the fuck is going on? Like, why everything is so fucking weird?
I know.
I wish I'm on Tucker and like, I was like, what? Are we all? Is this like a wrestling thing? Like, the Iron Sheik is now teaming up with.
He honest to God, he was like, it was fun to hang out with him. He was funny, but
yeah, dude, I would love to party with that.
You
dude.
would love him. He's actually would be perfect for this show. But I kept wondering, like, why am I here? And then I kept thinking, like, I guess could it be some kind of DNC effort to get like centrists who voted for, like, centrist Democrats who were so sick of the Dems who voted for Trump to come back? That's a beautiful
look at
pic.
that. Not since Rob Reiner and his boy have I seen such.
That's a sweet picture.
Well, you know what I would.
And I don't want to be weird, but that does kind of look like Rogan. For a second, I thought you were showing me a picture of Rogan.
Yeah. Well, it's funny what comes out when you do a little bit of research. We found out that the vaccine was fine. And,
Vaccine's fine.
And Biden. Hey,
or take bribes.
Did he mention the Ukraine thing at all or no?
It's fine.
I'm not talking about Burisma. I'm talking about the extended war in Ukraine.
It's fine.
Did he mention that he's a bag man for the CIA there? That's why it was fine.
He was. He didn't. He's not. He said he wasn't, and that it was fine.
That's awesome, dude.
I know. I've been so stressed about that. I've been stressed because I think about Ukraine all the time.
Here's why I asked you, Beyond. Because he knew I was going to ask him about that baby hole tree that Ian wanted to fucking hide.
The baby hole tree.
I never heard anything like that in my life.
Me either.
Okay, so Arden, Delaware, I already heard this terrible shit.
Can we pull up baby hole tree just in case it's there? Maybe baby hole tree.
I don't know if it's technically called that. I know.
It's a national monument. The Delaware baby hole tree. Tie a yellow ribbon round the baby hole tree.
Oh, no. Yeah, I don't think that comes up like that. But wait,
maybe an image search though.
But have you gone back and looked?
You spelled hole wrong.
So Ian's like, yeah, no, we heard all these rumors about him, and then he said all these rumors that you have never heard where you grew up.
Yeah, it's Liz.
He's like, you understand it's a very old town. I'm like, do you think that's helping the case that there's nothing going on? No, it's one of the oldest towns.
It was like 7 things in a row.
But then, you see it. This is rich people and they're on ATVs. Oh, well, that's like...
It's totally normal.
If only Andrew Tate had evidence that he had ridden on an ATV, he'd be innocent and cleared of any charges.
Every town has a witch trail. Every town has a cemetery that was exhumed.
Dude, he fucking said that like that. Like that's the hot dog in the vagina.
Baby hole tree. Like what?
I mean, do you as... Yeah.
I guess it's just a place you put like your baby if you don't want to keep it. Drop it in the baby hole.
But look, anybody with a discerning eye can tell that when someone claims to be an arts and crafts town, that's a witch place. Anybody knows shit about shit. And I don't know if people think I'm hostile to that. No, of course. What would be wrong with communing with blood drinking fucking lizards.
It's not always blood drinking.
Sometimes it's semen.
You're scared. You would be a great witch hunter with your fucking walrus dick.
Dude, this is an old, and I had a dream about this, and I
dreamed about it.
Yeah. and I bet, and let me tell you something. In the astral room with Cobra Tate, with Sensei Cobra Tate.
Yes.
And
what Sensei?
What'd you say?
Cobra Tate.
Andrew Cobra Tate.
Oh, I got
He
you.
teaches classes in the astral realm while he's locked down.
His name's Tate in that realm.
You would hunt a witch with a walrus baculum if you knew what was good for you.
That's cool. That's cool. Are they fast? Are witches fast?
They ain't faster than a walrus dick, bitch. That's what I say to him. Yo, Gueesh piercers here, bitch, and that shit's done. Gueesh piercer.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that a lot of the things you've said on this podcast after talking to Hunter Biden are wrong.
It's like he's basically got no baculum, no spine, because he should have said, I won't go to that without bringing Kurt. Like, you could tell that the guy really thinks he's the baculum of the show. Like he's the only reason the show's going, and he's getting like worse every episode. And he hangs out with like Hunter Biden. So, before he didn't like Hunter Biden, but now all of a sudden he's like best friends with Hunter Biden. Does that even make sense to anybody?
I really want to hang out with him.
Yeah, that is. Anyway, there's real rift growing, and then at one point he said the Finger Lakes tattoo that Hunter didn't do anything wrong.
On your back.
Oh, yeah.
You have a tattoo of the Finger Lake.
What's a finger
They
leg?
think that you have a map.
I just made that up.
That's really you should write that down.
He said there was no problem that his dad, Joe Biden, didn't kill anybody, and like basically a bunch of shit that like that makes no sense, and like even like drunk Bert wouldn't think that it's good, but I guess Bert's too drunk to notice there's a problem going on with their only good like show anybody watches on that channel anymore. So like obviously it's just gonna get worse, and you can't have two baculums in one cave basically. Well, you made some fucking great arguments. I can't deny that.
I know.
I
do want to. Can we get back to that Candace Owens thing? Because I just there was a point in the debate where his legs started like.
So vaccine mandate wasn't an issue at all.
Nothing.
Oh,
it was fine.
Okay. Where's the part where he says all women are retarded?
You should grant it because it's a fact that she presented.
So now,
Wait, you got to get to this leg twitch, and I don't know if you can find it.
No, I know. I've seen it. Let the guy smoke.
So what?
You think that's what it is? Just
What do you mean, so
nicotine
what?
withdrawals?
What does that prove?
Look,
It proves that
I got a hold of Baculum when I
if his prints were the
negotiated.
most degraded amongst 5 of them, you're going to have to explain how that's possible if he's the one that recently fired the weapon.
Can you pause it for a second?
Yes.
I just want to point something out. Candace Owens, no matter what you want to say, won this debate, regardless of content.
Why? Just because she's up $400,000?
Yes, that's in her house. She went downstairs, talked to this fucking dude with a shaky leg, made $300,000 fucking dollars. Like, that is insane.
Wait, do you know the funniest part? Because at one point he goes, we have clips on Jimmy Dore, because I would never be able to sit through this whole thing.
No. Did
It's
Jimmy
so
sit
brutal.
through the whole thing?
Yeah, they watch. Yeah, dude, he was texting me how bad. I'm like, I can't. It's just so annoying.
I watched.
I texted Joe to
10
get me and him
minutes.
together because
For why?
he can smoke. Number one.
What do you want to debate him about?
I want him to understand something. No, I don't want to debate. I want him to convince me that I should think the FBI is telling the truth. That's all. The way you so expertly did with Hunter Biden.
I'll
you
ask.
cleared up all my issues with Hunter Biden.
I have Hunter's number. I'll ask him if he thinks the FBI is telling the truth.
First of all, one, here's my first question. Why would you ever put up $300,000 to have like a really unwatchable debate that at the end of the day, whoever thinks what they think has not been moved either way, although the person you were going after is now richer. How, like, why would you have done that unless somebody else wanted? I don't think it's plausible that you put that money up yourself. I just don't.
How? Why?
It's just such a, again, you're not Francis Ford Coppola of debates, I don't think. I think that's
No.
crazy. So then I think I just think the crowdfunding was extra money on top of whatever was getting from the exorbitant.
Holy shit.
I just think that.
He crowdfunded? I didn't even know he crowdfunded it.
You got to get reimbursed the $300,000, and then so who
Wow.
okay? So then, and I met him and his wife before at the
Yeah.
mothership. And I'll say this for his wife: she knew every wacky MK Monarch thing that I know about, and
Yeah.
then some. Like she knew all of it.
Yeah.
So that's very strange to know all of that shit
Yeah.
and be like, no, there's no problem with the the Fed's story. I don't see how that's possible.
Right.
Okay? So, first of all, we already got lied to about... They sewed up that black kid for January 6th pipe bomb. Do you see him?
Yep.
The autistic, very obviously autistic,
Yeah.
not guilty patsy, that they got to have a patsy file.
Right.
Going back to the guy who supposedly shot Kennedy, they're all early 20s.
Yeah.
There's always something wrong with them.
Yeah.
They're all like, they all leave a diary.
Yeah.
They have a patsy file. That's the pattern I'm seeing in high kinetic assassination, blah, blah. Oh,
Right.
I remember the most embarrassing part.
What?
He can't name what the fucking guy Tyler McFlurry is charged with.
Oh, I saw
He goes,
that.
I assume murder.
Murder.
So she knew the whole charges, all of them.
I
In
know.
order.
That was the end for him.
And what's so amazing is none of that proves jack shit about shit.
Yeah.
What? Like you just what a waste of your time.
I know.
Do they think that the issues rest? So this is why I think it's stupid of the 300,000. I don't think it was his idea, because let's say Candace just disappeared. Let's say he defeated her in this debate.
Okay.
None of the problems that they have go away
At
at
all.
TPUSA. Like, it's not because Candace exists. She's not the Axis Mundi of not believing that fucking traitor Jeet Cash Patel. You know? That bug-eyed motherfucking H-1B fucking phony
Yeah.
who already covered up Epstein.
Yes.
Then went on to cover up the January 6th thing with a patsy.
Yeah.
So, you're a criminal, motherfucker. So I already got your history. So why would I trust this?
Right.
Oh, and then that fake ass text, he goes, Charlie Kirk said, I'm worried I'm going to be murdered by the left.
That
Did
is
he
a
re-
weird
yeah.
text.
Yeah, is that a thing he really texted? That's a strange thing because we have him talking about how he's afraid of Israel.
Yeah.
And for 2 weeks before that, I was there covering this. They all hated his guts.
Well, let's look at what was on the. What didn't he have? Let's look at what was written on this dude's gun, because it was very low effort.
Dude, if you believe in a lone wolf shooter anymore, I don't think you're ever going to be helped.
Am I wrong that he had shit written on his gun? Remember, like the Charlie Kirk gun?
I thought that was the other guy.
I think that was a different.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
But maybe on the bullet casing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How? Wait. Look at that heading. Go back. CNN. How writing on bullet casing. Wait, what happened? Why'd you get out of it? No, go back.
Writing on ammo is
Go,
ancient.
No. Go back. You just leave it. Don't
People
do
have
nothing.
been doing that for a
Read
long
that.
time. Can we zoom in on? I can't read it.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. No, damn the heading. Look, how writing on bullet casings offers insight into shooters.
Wow, that's a hot take.
Okay, so this is why I asked you if you think MK Ultra has not continued. That's a real thing that's written down for your people that are homeowners to read.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Do you know how fucking stupid you are if you look at that and you don't go like, "Oh my God, lizards have taken over."
Look at the handwriting.
Oh, how do the writings show insight into the? So I mean, I've never seen more dog walking into the most fucking
Stupid.
slop. Don't even begin to describe that.
Can we go back to that gun and zoom in
Oh,
on it?
you mean when they write on the bullet, it offers a window into their motives?
Wow, that's fascinating.
I want to fucking beat my own self to death with a walrus baculum.
It could mean a lot of things. It's not necessarily their motives.
Okay, wait, go up a little bit.
Oh, that's the one I was talking about. Anti-ice.
FBI Director Cash Patel shared a photo of crime scene evidence depicting a bullet casing with a message penned in blue ink on one of the rounds. What does it say on blue ink?
Anti-ice.
I know who did. I mean, like, wow.
He didn't have room to write ice skating, maybe.
Oh, yeah. We're anti-ice skating, by the way. Clam bashers?
We don't ice skate, never will. You're not meant to walk on frozen water or have fun on it. It's dangerous, guys.
You're talking to the walrus now. The walrus, Gueesh Piercer.
That's right. This is just old writing on bullets. Look, I have to use the bathroom, but what do you say? Not to name drop, I text my best friend, Hunter Biden.
Like everybody's saying Duncan's a piece of shit for this, for going to that interview. It's like, why the fuck would Hunter Biden want to talk? First of all, why would anyone go on Chris Williamson, okay? And then you bring Shane Gillis's friend, and then fucking, who else was there? There's three. Hunter Biden, McCusker. I mean, it might have been a third person besides Duncan and Chris Williamson, who sucks, and Matt McCusker is like the second. And everybody kind of just knows him because his wife punched Timmy No Legs in the face very cool actually, and she is a hero to me and a lot of people. So that we have that in common. Because fuck that guy, but also like, why would you ask to talk to McCusker and not Shane? So that's how you know it's like a like CIA slop.
You can tell him your Finger Lakes theory, and you can hear it from the man himself.
We don't have time because we got to talk to. Guess what? We got to call Smart Shane.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah, great. Well, I
got
gotta
to call
pee.
my friend Demonologist Smart Shane.
Let me go use the bathroom, and then we'll be back with Smart Shane, Demonologist. This is the Mystery Boys.
Wow, what a masculine shit we just took. And
Man,
now,
it hurt my ass.
I had to actually use this walrus baculum to pry part of it loose.
You know, I don't take soft shits like some of you cucks and betas out there. When I shit, it hurts and I bleed because I'm a man.
I was gonna say, be a man.
Yeah, be a man.
That's right. Be a fucking man.
With your fiber. It's
we're
embarrassing.
talking about our Clam Bashers war room, but that's a separate topic. Now, my friend here, Nathaniel Gillis, a.k.a. Smart Shane, happens to be a demonologist.
Wow.
And has a theory that he calls necronetics I find highly interesting. But I just saw him talking to Steve Mera, that I got to get on the show as well, about Jacques Vallee, you know that French, famous French
sure.
Frenchie? You explain it. He's talking. He says they're talking to some being and they don't know how to talk to it. Explain how you said it. I don't want to mangle this. Sorry.
Hey, do you think ask that question again? I am curious. Just maybe it's too podcasty. How did you become a demonologist?
So I've been called a demonologist a lot. I originated, I guess, at least my origin story was growing up in a haunted house.
Yes.
And I wanted to understand.
That is typically.
There's so many of
one
us
of the
in the field. Yeah, man. So we all have that. It's kind of a common origin story.
You lived in that haunted house your whole childhood?
Well, at least from 8 to 15.
Not good, man.
So
not good.
No, it sucked. It was really bad. But
it's almost like black mold.
I lost my virginity to a ghost between the three of us.
I tried to get a Ouija board to move my dick around. No joke.
She left soon after. Stopped haunting us.
Yeah. Get ghosted by a ghost. That's the worst feeling in the world.
She ghosted me, and I never got over it.
So, it sounds like this was not a good kind of haunting. Like it sounds like it was the general like shitty kind where it just sucks to be in the house and just bad heavy vibes.
Is that where it was like taking the shape of a girl, but no girl had lived there? Is that story, Nathaniel?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're exactly right.
Okay.
And I mean, it mutated. It wasn't just one manifestation. I mean, I witnessed shadow figures. There would be like this dark cloud that would kind of hover in the corner of my room at night.
Yeah.
And it was really bad, And at the same time, I was going to a local church and kind of peppering the leadership with questions. Like, I don't know what I'm going through. I know I'm not crazy. At least I'm not that crazy. But I knew what I was experiencing was real, and I wanted to understand it more. And
right.
That's my origin story, man. That's how I got in the field.
Yeah, that sucks. I don't like haunted houses, and I find ghosts to be some kind of like spiritual cockroach or something.
I'm racist against ghosts myself.
Me too.
I'll put stick iron right in their face. Duncan doesn't believe me that you can use ferrite above ground.
I don't buy that shit at all. Do you buy that, Nathaniel? He thinks that ferrite can be used to ward off ghosts. And
well, there is a connection to some metals out there. I'll say that. And there is some research that was done by Barry Fitzgerald and Steve Mera with respect to iron. This is interesting to your point because there is something, it's almost like iron absorbs the frequency the entities use to manifest, or at least to hold their form. We're still working on that, but that's only limited to above ground. Like if you go into caves or underground, it's very strange.
Okay, so above ground, I do again. Here's my wackadoo theory. While I'm holding
now
this
that an expert has confirmed it, I believe it.
Okay, my old house I used to live in is probably haunted by socks I left back there. Okay, hold on. What did Daryl James tell us about? He got told in his in the Silly Space program that they were had some war 3,200 years ago.
Yeah,
they said, and one group agreed to go under the ground. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and that's around the time of the Bronze Age collapse or something.
Yeah.
Is it not? Am I wrong about that?
You're absolutely right. I'm going to act like I know.
Well, at the very least, that's when Iron Age kind of starts.
Right.
So around the Iron Age, I'll bet you saw a lot less of them things than you do now. I'm just saying. I know Iron Age isn't like in one day everybody has iron, but obviously
it was like for the ghosts the same thing.
If we follow the Game of
dinosaurs.
Thrones theory, which is that for some reason Game of Thrones has a lot of real things in it, they chase that shit out of the fucking way with iron.
Great.
They chase the snakes out of Ireland.
I'm
you
glad.
could say.
That's good. Who wants a haunted planet?
I don't want to look at this fucking. Well, I don't want to look at this MILF when I'm trying to sleep.
So ever since you lived in this, she's hot. Ever since you lived in this haunted house, you've been studying the paranormal, and so like, is he calling you a demonologist, or do people call you a demonologist because this is like your main focus, or did that just come up from the internet and you don't think of yourself as?
No, I studied demonology for a long time, and then I kind of dipped my toes into parapsychology, and I kind of look at the phenomenon holistically and cross-culturally, trying to understand it the best way I can, which is not just limited to one field. And so early on, like, people called me a demonologist, and then there's like, he's a UFO. I don't know what I am.
But you don't get hung up on that shit. This is what I like about you. You don't say demons or aliens, or because I find that very like markety packaging to do it that way, and I think it's stupid.
Right.
And I don't hear you guys doing that.
Here's the issue that we're running into is that this field has been largely compartmentalized.
Right.
Where it's aliens here, they're category errors where it's okay, it's this alien or a demon. And what we're realizing, and this is just the data, this isn't even Nathaniel, is that the hitchhiker effect is what they're calling it, but that includes every phenomenon.
What is the hitchhiker effect?
All
I don't know. What is that?
So
it's my favorite band.
Okay.
That's right. That's our old band.
Yeah, you acting like we weren't in a band together called the Hitchhiker Effect.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead. Yeah,
no, you're good, man. So essentially, it's known in ufology. Essentially, what happens is you go to a location to do research. You set up your equipment, your instrumentation, and then go home with an entity, and you'll be haunted by the phenomenon itself. Or, in addition to that, we have cases where pilots have witnessed a craft in the sky, and then they'll go haunting. And
wait, say that again. You dropped out. You dropped out. Say that one more time.
Yeah.
Pilots do what?
They'll witness something in the sky, like a UAP or UFO, and then they'll go back to their home and they'll be greeted with a malevolent haunting.
Yeah.
Where now it's not extraterrestrials, it's literally like apparitions of the dead.
Lights start blinking, weird shit.
Real astronaut stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Which it kind of blurs all the lines because as a researcher like myself, I'm asking the question, okay, what are we really dealing with here? And anyways, my point though is that's what demonology set out to do, is really trying to understand the hitchhiker effect. What are these beings? Is there a way to push the beasts back in the darkness? And really what I'm trying to do now is to try to get people to understand that it's not either or here.
What do you mean push the beast? What do you mean push the beast back into the darkness?
The baculum, back in the walrus.
Yeah.
Did you mean baculum?
What I meant was that we're looking for ways to stop the hitchhiker effect from contacting people.
Oh, okay. Because this is probably for you, one of the problems of your job is that anytime, if this hitchhiker effect is real, anytime you go to any place where there's some kind of paranormal activity, you risk bringing that back to your home.
Absolutely. 100%.
What about CE5?
Really,
doesn't that cause a hitchhiker effect for some people?
Absolutely. Yeah. Anything that is, especially CE5, merely because it's all designed to curate a conscious connection with this phenomenon. And at the root of it, we cannot predict its behavior. I mean, I've had cases where like this one woman was kind of primed by Stephen Greer to go through the protocols. And once she established that conscious connection, she goes home, could not sever it. She's still on like lingering and watching her.
Wait, you dropped out. You dropped out. Say that.
Yeah.
Well, you're dropping out of all these hair-raising parts.
Yeah. I know, right? She went home with the phenomenon, or rather the phenomenon went home with her, and that conscious connection was never severed. And so once she created it, it curated it and actually, it stalked her. So she's at her house and she walks into a room, and there's a full-bodied apparition of an entity.
That was a song on our
And
band.
so, yeah, right. And so
Full-bodied
one of the
apparition?
theories now,
Big-bodied apparition.
big body. You know, what we're looking at now is that like this intelligence seeks to be seen.
Yes.
And
it's a weird exhibitionist thing. It is.
And I'm glad you're bringing this up because I think this is one. Oh, hello. I think. Sorry, they on the screen they're showing a ghost with a big booty and a nice booty, if I might say.
A full-bodied apparition.
Big old ass. Now, okay, but don't you think that you have this convergence right now between people who are skeptical? They don't believe in this stuff enough to worry about some effect from fucking with it, which is why they fuck with it, because they're like, they don't really believe in it. And then they do these courses, they get involved with this or that, and it backfires because you not believing in it is not going to protect you from it any more than, if you don't believe in radiation and you pick up some radioactive rock, your teeth are going to start falling out. And it reminds me of that. It reminds me of like the radium girls. It reminds me of other cases in history where there was something we were tuning in on, but we didn't know everything about it. And some of these like practices are really fucking people up.
Hey.
Yeah, you're right. And we're also trying to map out the paranormal architecture this phenomenon uses. Yeah. I mean, so let me back up and say this. Like back in the day, we had what's called a haunting or the field of hauntology, which is basically, you have poltergeist activity, shadow figures. And in that field of hauntology, we had what's called the attachment syndrome. It was codified, classified within malevolent hauntings.
Right.
What ufology's now done is kind of astroturf that entire subject.
Yeah.
And now it's no longer, right? It's the Hitchhiker now. It's like, well, that didn't belong to ufology.
Who made that up? Who made up the Hitchhiker effect?
I don't know. I do not know. I wish I did.
Because high strangeness is like fucking magic. Or I like what Dark Journalist calls it, apotheum, like a reality warping.
That's cool. I like apotheum.
Yeah, that's our best. I think he made it up. I don't know if he did, but that's the whole point of doing rituals and shit in a holographic universe is to warp reality. So let's say you have a front life that's normal to people, right?
Yeah.
But you're unfortunate enough to be from somewhere where you have a secret life too, and your family's weird fucking cult, and in that cult, all the good people are bad people because it's upside down. In fact, you might think of it as the upside down.
Yeah.
So when Ian's talking about his hometown weird shit, our friend Ian Finance was here, and he's from Arden or around there, and he was talking. He goes, "Yeah, we had all those rumors," and he said all these rumors. Okay, there's the hot dog in the pussy rumor that is an urban legend. Then he starts bringing up shit.
Tell him he might not know hot dog in the pussy.
Yes, come on.
Which, by the way, is on our album.
Yeah,
Hitchhiker Effect.
Hot dog in the pussy is true. I heard of that, but I ain't never heard of no baby eating tree.
Baby, anyway, he listed a bunch of things, but we're getting off track here, right? Like this hitchhiker. So this is something I've wondered about the Hitchhiker effect. Is it, some kind of unquantifiable or yet to be quantified entity, or is it like what Metzger is saying? You have via these practices opened up your perceptual mechanism enough that you are.
You got a computer virus now.
Do you think, is it, I'm just wondering, is it more of like a distortion of one's perception, or do you think it's actual entities?
I think it's both. One thing that people fail to realize is that when these entities manifest, they will often trigger the observer effect so that we could collapse them into an image.
There you go.
And it's not really them. It's just something that they allow
I'm sorry.
to wear.
Can you explain that like for a 5-year-old? What do you mean?
Yeah. So
atoms aren't there to look at them.
Okay. Right. There's pattern confirming evidence to where, these, it's like the Hitchhiker effect, exactly what we're talking about, where the entities that are allegedly extraterrestrial are now the apparitions of deceased children or something.
Gotcha.
By the way,
that's so weird.
Well, why? Right. So what are they? Are they really deceased, or are they even children, or even ghosts? But my point, though, here, this is some of the more fascinating research being done lately, is from James Lukatsky. in what he's been doing. And he wrote a book called Future Visions, but what he's really trying to do is basically point us towards this idea that we're not dealing with either or. It's not ghosts or aliens or demons or jinn. What he's really saying is it's kind of weird because, like, you'll see a craft in the sky that's allegedly extraterrestrial.
Yeah.
But then you go home with apparitions of the dead.
Yeah.
And so are they ghosts or are they aliens? It's probable, and this is just my hypothesis, that we're dealing with something they're all from the same source. And it's a lot of Jacques Vallee's work, but what we're experiencing now, again, in the Hitchhiker effect is that it's hauntings. And what I'm running into is that ufologists are realizing that they have no taxonomy for the entities that are hitchhiking. It's like, okay, are they extraterrestrial? I don't know. They appear to be dead people. And there's a problem with that because as much as our instrumentation can measure and document things on radar and sonar, there is no instrumentation to document the intentions of the entities that are following us home. I can't measure that, right? I have to determine that another way. So that's really what we're looking at. But with respect to the masks, we have a problem because a lot of these entities that hitchhike appear to be not just deceased, but loved ones. People that have, that have transitioned into the afterlife. And then at a certain moment, we realize, this has happened over and over again, that they're not our loved ones at all. It was something that was wearing the mask of our loved ones, something that wanted to appear to us as deceased. And that's where all of these categories we thought existed kind of fall apart. And we realize potentially that it's not either or. It's literally one singular intelligence that's been masquerading as different entities.
And kind of using your memories or your sort of subjective experience as a costume to wear.
Okay, the thing you just said, say one singular entity, say it again.
Or a singular intelligence.
Go ahead.
In other words, it might be the same species, whatever that species is.
Masquerading is different. What?
Absolutely.
As different
masks.
Isn't that what they...
And interfaces.
Well, isn't that like some kind of Buddhist God interpretation, really?
Well, yeah. Will you pull up...
Isn't that kind of what that is? Like you're all God, the universe knowing itself. So what is it, an anti-verse then?
Pull up Bhagavad Gita. Whatever you see me as, that I will be. This is from the Bhagavad Gita.
Well, this is what we teach at Clam Bashers, okay? Pronouncing Indian words good? You want to bash some Clam?
Yeah, listen to this. You're probably familiar with this.
Yeah, I am.
Let me see here. What is the verse? In whatever way people surrender or approach me, I reciprocate and reward them accordingly. But basically, because the idea is because God is unlimited, God will appear as whatever your faith is. So it is the observer effect. So in this case, I'm not saying this is God, but I'm saying it seems to be relational in the sense that these things
to an extent. So here's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with it's like John Klein in the Mothman Prophecies movie, where he gets a phone call from Indrid Cold, and Klein is listing all of the inquiries he's wanting answers for. And one of the questions he asks is, what do you look like? And Indrid Cole says it depends on who's looking.
Right.
Now, that's only, at least from my data, it's only limited to the interface the beings use. It's not limited or even including their intentions with us.
Yeah, well, they're getting third-hand God observer effect. So everybody feels like they own it. So before they had the internet and whatever, you believed in God. There was somebody who's always watching you. So you exist because you're being viewed. You're collapsed into a form, okay? Right. So if you're something from the last go-round that don't have that, like, how can I exist? I need you, a guy who's a piece of God, I need to suck that out of you. Yeah. That thing where I'm not just chaos, I'm a form.
Right.
Okay. And a lot of these things that crave that, they're like parasites.
Yeah.
And they're inverted from being alive. They don't even think like a living thing. That's why it's so evil. Because you can't expect a thing that's not alive to think how a living thing thinks, right?
Right.
So then you get the sigil. It's very simple. We got the branding in society nonstop.
Right.
Then you got your movies and shit to groom you, to put archetypes in your head. What are archetypes? This shit needs to pass through that prism in you.
Yeah.
So it can manifest in front of you.
Yeah, yeah.
So I got a sigil. There's a certain amount of information stored. Then you are observing it,
Yeah.
and then whatever creepy plasma remnants are behind you, in some extra dimension, you collapse all together, and now I've got everything. Everything I need to exist just for a little few more moments in this plane.
It's kind of like that sheet music for a player piano. It's like you could put that sheet music in different pianos. It's going to sound different. The music's the same, but whatever this is clearly it's merging. But my question is, so okay, you get the hitchhiker effect, and it's dead kids or whatever now in your house.
Is that from Skinwalker Ranch?
I don't know, but if
that's what I've always heard from.
Is the hitchhiker effect generally only experienced by the person who brought the thing home, or do other people experience the same thing?
This is when we get into Lakatsky's work and the transmissibility of the hitchhiker effect. So number one, to answer your question, Kurt, that comes from the particular manifestation of dead kids. That was from an article written by Clam Kelleher that worked at Skinwalker. The other two references are from Skinwalkers at the Pentagon, the book that was authored by Lakatsky, and I think it was Kelleher as well. Point being, to your question, now you have this aspect of the phenomenon where just because you experienced it first does not mean the phenomenon was targeting you specifically. You may be a temporary host to where it hitchhikes on you or to you, and then you go home with it. And then next thing you know, now we first learned this behavioral pattern, not in ufology, but in hauntology. And what happens is, it's just like the Jackie Hernandez case with Dr. Barry Taff, where you are being violently haunted by the phenomenon. Next thing you know, it's no longer in your house, it's across the street.
Wow.
And so what we're looking at now is, that's the transmissibility of this. It's like, okay, is it weaponizing a pre-existing paranormal architecture that we're unaware of? Right? Where
Sounds like a parasite.
Itself out.
Sounds like a parasite or bacteria or a fucking...
Or a burr, just a seed that gets in a dog's fur and it carries it around. And, maybe it tricks us. The sweet part is like the UFO or the, incredible phenomena you want to experience. And then you get this thing stuck in you.
Well, I think a bunch of areas where people live or can't live, and War of the Worlds is always about this, about not having the right immunities for an area.
Right.
That's why I think those principalities are physically is all the air and the viruses and the little burrs in the plants and all those things.
Right.
Like that's what's in charge, really. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how these people get, and it has to.
Cool.
Yeah, and then you're the Adam and Eve story. What's their power? And I got this out of Tracy Twyman shit. The power is to name the animals, and she said there's something to that's some kind of power, and I think that is collapsing the wave function is that power.
Right.
So when you hear all these like theosophists and all these kind of people talk about it, they'll talk about how the Earth it wasn't so solid the shapes, like you would be more conceptual than a finished shape back in another go round. I think there's something that has something to do with that, where it's like you're this, you're a fucking Bigfoot.
Well, yeah,
you're a fucking alien.
No, it's magic. It's not to reduce it to idiot politics, but like when Trump names someone insultingly, that's a spell. Is
Joe sleepy? Did Hunter say if Joe was sleepy?
No, he's fine.
I would ask him how is your dad alive still?
His dad was.
I watched the last ice cube in his head melt on live television, so I'm wondering how he'd be alive.
This is going to make you feel much better.
Yeah,
Joe Biden, as it turns out, during the presidency, cognitively was fine. He did bad on the debate, but that was really anomalous. Other than that, he's like sharp as a tack. Hunter Biden told me that.
Oh boy, thanks for telling me.
Yeah, man.
I'm holding all this anger about things.
Yeah,
and
you
it's
can let it
also,
go. He was fine.
Yeah, he was better than Kamala. We know that.
True.
I mean, holy shit! You wouldn't have thought.
And anyway, that's a high bar.
Anyway, I can't believe Joe Biden is alive. I just can't believe it.
Well,
wait, which one is his favorite? Tall Biden or shorter Biden?
Oh,
did Hunter say that?
I didn't ask.
Which dad do you like better, tall dad or short dad?
Okay, look, we're getting off track. We have a demonologist online right now, and I fucked it up by talking about politics.
Well, Jacques Vallee.
Let's get back into
it. This is why I was like, holy shit, Nathaniel, call in, because Jacques Vallee, and this is in the compartmentalization of the UFO talking debate, he said that they have some being somewhere that they can't even figure out how to talk to it, like that fucking movie. Go ahead. Oh, explain it better than me, Nathaniel.
Well, the first mention, at least to my knowledge, of the entity that our government was trying to converse with was when Jacques Vallee said that, number one, we are in possession or at least in contact with the being. And this is what's funny. He said, but we're not sure if it's an avatar or not.
Okay.
Now, that's interesting language because an avatar could be a biological avatar that is possessed by consciousness or some kind of AI. I don't know, struggling for language here, you know. Or it could be an avatar as in it's a physiological construct or a projection of another intelligence, like a hologram. And so that's when my colleague Steve and I's ears were really, really perked up. We're like, what in the world's going on? So then the second time that Jacques Vallee mentioned this, he said that we are in contact, or at least trying to establish contact with a being that we have. And that was interesting. And then the third one was even deeper. He's like that, you know, we are in possession of it, and we are now, I think it was telepathically in contact with it. So I don't know if these are all the same entities.
Wait,
or,
what was the thing he
they
said
may be.
about they weren't able to figure out how to talk to it at first?
They could not establish. Yeah, they didn't know how to talk to it at first.
And you said, this is
So
a
I
clip I
don't-
was watching you with Merritt. You said a good point, which is like, I thought they talk in your head and they could walk through your walls and shit.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, absolutely. Right. So there's some inconsistencies there, and it just makes me wonder where he's getting this information from. The problem I'm having is, like, even if we did establish contact, can we trust what they have to say?
Right. Yeah,
Well,
I want to.
Yeah, you can if you're related to. If you believe in your heart, you're related to them. You can.
But I do want to emphasize what you just said, because it's interesting to me that a lot of the people who do make contact with these entities via whatever it may be, ritual, psychedelics, some UFO technique, for some reason immediately trust them. Like they don't give them the same
All I
level
know
of
is
doubt.
it's not my dad, so I trust it.
Like someone shows up.
All I know is fuck you, mom and dad. That's all I know.
But you know what I mean?
I was healed by seeing lights.
It seems very dangerous, and it actually, I feel like a lot of these people who will trust like a jeweled praying mantis, like they won't trust most people in the human realm.
I trust
Well,
jeweled
that's
praying
my
mantises,
issue.
and if you have bling in real life, two things.
That's my issue, guys.
trust
Like,
bling.
I mean, we're talking about people that lock their doors at night, that will tell their children, do not take candy from strangers, and then at the same time encourage contact with an intelligence that we can't locate. We don't know where, what, or even when it is.
Yeah.
We can't put handcuffs on it. It's not just in the sky. It's in your home.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
Jay
what we teach at
Stratton's
Clam
child-
Bashers, by the way. If I can't cuff it up and hit it with this walrus baculum I'm holding, then I don't want it anywhere near me, bitch. That's a free Andrew Tate also.
Can't
the thing
cuff,
to say.
won't fuck.
Can't cuff, won't fuck. Bottom line. You can't see what
Well-
we're wearing right now, but it's really good.
But yeah,
trust
like why are people so? It just I get it. I mean, it's cool. You know, I've had contact from entities. It's just like it wasn't.
Like who?
I'll tell you later.
That corrupt Jim that keeps trying to get. I'll never pay that Jim. Fuck you.
I just never really liked it, and also I didn't really like have a sense of like, yeah, this is good. Or
Wait,
I
are you for being
trust
for
what
real?
you're
What do you
saying.
mean? How did this
I
happen?
can't say it on camera.
God damn it.
Well,
When will
the
we
real
get
issue
disclosure?
Once once the law passes,
When will we get dunk closure?
done closure.
Jacques Vallee's a stinking Rosicrucian.
I was
you know
on
that?
mushrooms. I was on mushrooms. I thought that some Baphomet was talking to me
Why?
when I was in my
Why?
because it told me that's who it was.
Okay. Baphomet, what year was this?
It was horrible.
What year was this?
It was the 90s, dude.
Baphomet was talking to a lot of people. Why was it horrible?
What? It felt very, even though like what it was saying was like nice, it just felt very, I don't know, like, you know, when you get, this is going to sound really dumb, like when you go into like an important banking institution or an institution, it's got this horrible heaviness to it.
Yeah.
It was like that. It just felt fucking heavy. And even though it was, and it felt powerful, but in the wrong way, if that makes sense. Like, you know what I mean? Just like it was just everything about it was like fucked up. And
Aggressively homosexual.
that's my OnlyFans.
That was our other band.
Yeah.
But anyway, all I'm saying is I didn't like it, and I feel like it's really interesting.
Okay,
that
Sean Patrick Haslett told me that when he started looking at his shit, and it was specifically Sumerian thing. Have you ever heard of this thing of feeling like there's a beard on the back of your neck?
What?
I swear, dude.
He hasn't told me that, but that's hilarious.
Sean, dude, I remember he said to me like, "No, that's never happened to me." A good stiff beard. No, certainly not a Clam Bashers cruise. I'll tell you that.
All right, so let's get back into this. What like, talk about the dangers, of like meddling with this shit if you don't know what you're doing. And also, what do you do to protect yourself? You study this stuff.
Yeah.
You're in direct contact all the time.
So here's something that is quite disturbing. And again, I'm not like trying to scare everybody, but here is a fact. Number one, when we're interfacing with these entities, these beings have the ability to manipulate our emotions.
Right.
So when people say, well, I felt loved and all of that, well, it's possible that entity is wanting you to feel that. It's manipulating you. Number two, it can manipulate our perceptions. So if we can't trust what we feel or what we see, what's actually going on? In addition to that, again, like I said before, we don't know what, where, or when it is. These beings have the ability to materialize and then walk through a wall. What do you do with that? And that's why it kind of makes me think, maybe we really don't have a body. Maybe, we have something that could materialize into a body.
Well, we're condensed. Look, they can't condense into ice. So there's something where they got to hijack your perception to be able to condense into the physical world for a brief amount of time, which is clearly something that there's a deep addiction to the point of its sustenance.
It's nice to have a body. And by the way, I would materialize after I walk through a wall.
Yes.
Well, I materialized before.
That's where the Philadelphia experiment went wrong. Wait till after you walk through the wall. You won't have these problems. Very simple. Can a human be denser than water? In some ways. Okay, wait. So, here's the thing with Vallee. That thing that I watched you say on the clip, that guy knows better. That guy used to play Q*bert on Atari 2600 with Anton LaVey.
What?
Yeah, you ever seen those pictures? And
can we fucking pull that
How do you not know that?
Well, how did you not lead with that?
I forgot.
That is so creep. That's
honestly,
that might be the creepiest thing ever in my life.
I was just gripping this walrus penis bone so hard that I forgot a lot.
I still remember the Q*bert sounds.
Really?
I hated it. I was never good at it.
Yeah, I wonder if
there's the Anton LaVey, but I don't see him. What is this shit? Why is everybody doing this?
The Andrew Tate of a younger.
Oh my God, it's Andrew Tate.
Yo, do you like Hidden Amaruka?
Andrew.
Yo, Hidden Amaruka channel you should put on. Do you know that guy, Nathaniel?
What is this?
His channel's great, but he had a whole thing that was breaking down what their little fucking, because magic is mind control, number one. All is mind in the world of that shit. And so everything is based on programming you.
Kurt,
and
what is this?
Though? What?
Sorry to cut you off, but what is this?
The triangle of manifestation?
Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
That's why Hunter would talk to you and not me. That's why Hunter would talk to you and not me, because
you're jealous.
Don't basically do anything for money. Hold on, he's calling you. Yeah. Hello?
Man, I forgot to ask. Do you want to do Mystery Boys and Friends at the Mothership? In the little room? Adam says he's got some Wednesdays available starting next Wednesday.
Yeah, for sure. Wait, I'm recording Trashing You as that guy from that Too Lazy to Try channel. They have a thing of me as that guy.
As what guy?
You know the Too Lazy to Try channel?
I don't know that.
Oh, all right. I'll talk to you. Yeah, I'll tell you later. What?
Tell Adam next Wednesday you're available. For
yes.
Okay, awesome. Let me know how it goes.
All right, later, buddy. Bye. Yeah, so like Duncan didn't even get the joke of doing this, which is like yet another reason why the show sucks and why your mom's house is going down the tubes and Bert's too drunk. So basically, Duncan's on the wrong side of history on like most things, and never should have went into the interview. And he should have said, probably should have held firm and said, unless Kurt can also ask Hunter Biden anything he wants, I'm not showing up to Chris Williams' shill podcast. But he didn't do that, and now like everybody's turning against him, and it's a good reason that they do. And Okay, let's hope it keeps going. I sell ads on this.
Keep going. I derailed you. I want to hear what you're saying. I'm sorry.
I don't remember what I was
If
saying.
you don't remember, I'll please.
You know what we'll do? We'll hand. This is how we do it on the cruise. Whatever brother has the walrus baculum is the one who's the
who can talk.
The tribal, the speaker, the Spielberg of the group, the Spielboy of the group.
I love it. You go. You got the stick. I have nothing else to say.
Anyway, Hidden Amaruka. Put that in Hidden Amaruka and Andrew Tate. So I was watching it today because I first heard of the Iggy Semmelweis character from who has this whole guru system that you see. That's like a franchise. It's like a sales funnel or a fucking any other MLM thing. They're all the same fucking thing at the end of the day, dude. It's a pyramid scheme, including with this fucking afterlife shit. They're all. It's all like getting in, what do you call it? Initiated into a pyramid of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Amaruka. So it's a channel with a K. Amaruka, and I think it's Andrew Tate with an E. And yeah, there you go. And go on YouTube. That's where it is. Because his little wordplay, like you know how much of it is puns, how much of magic is doing stupid puns.
Yeah.
So he's top G, right?
Yeah.
And he helps you find your inner G, right?
Oh, boy.
NRG. Get the fucking... It's like, okay, and then the G, by the way, on the Masonic compass.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The generative principle. So this motherfucker's always doing these mudra hands because in their mind, they're completing a circuit of their fucking inner jizz energy. It's so gay, dude. I mean, we're not gay on this boat. You don't think that just because we hit your taint with a fucking baculum.
Because we're beyond gay and straight on this
We've
boat.
grown beyond those labels. Okay, wait. Hidden Amaruka. Masterclass in Mind Control. There you go. Hit that one. Yo, this guy's channel is fucking pretty good, I say. His name's Connor. You gotta make
In today's video, we're going to do an extensive case study on the top G himself, Andrew Tate,
The
in
top
the occult
generative
sciences.
principle.
Tate often claims he did not cast a magic spell over his followers in the world in
so
general.
stop it for 1
And
second.
he's
So remember I kept saying I'm not in the CIA, that one episode we did in the future, but people saw it a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
I'm not in the CIA. That's a thing he does. He goes, well, I didn't cast a magic spell.
Oh, wow.
And it's very effective. Much like when Benjamin Netanyahu goes, oh, like, we didn't kill Charlie Kirk, like, right after he dies.
Right.
How effective that is.
It's so
And
weirdly
throwing people off the
effective.
trail.
Yeah, it
it's
works.
Like weirdly, yeah. All right. I got to go take a huge shit, but hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay,
But watch
great.
this. Watch this.
Can you hear this, by the way?
I can hear that. This is wild. Yeah, man.
What? While he's going to use the bathroom, what do you like? You know, I worry about my friends who are sort of like academically studying this stuff, just because I don't think it cares. Like I think just any kind of in my own experience, any kind of like, even if the initial intent is research, I'm just curious. It always leads to something weird, and not good weird. It always leads to something kind of like off. And maybe that's just my lack of skill when it comes to practicing this stuff. But you know what I mean? Like, what do you do to protect yourself? Because I'm sure I can't even imagine the books you read or the weird places you go to do your research.
Yeah, man. So so growing up in the haunted house, I knew what the family would feel like. Whenever it would manifest, I would always feel watched.
Yeah.
I'd feel invaded.
Yeah.
And so what I do now, and this has happened in many times, man, like you can talk to my colleague Steve and even some of my other friends in the field, where if you trip over something in the research, like sometimes you won't even know it. And it won't even matter to you. There'll just be some data point that you're like, it's weird, whatever. We'll all get in, the back of our minds. You'll trip over something, and next thing you know, the phenomenon will be triggered. And for me, again, it deals with people differently. Some people will not get mentally attacked. They'll get like physically attacked, or they'll have shadow figures. There's kind of a hierarchy, of different entities that they'll send. With me specifically, it's not really paranormal activity. I grew up with that, right? So I was kind of like, okay, it's not a big deal to me. But what I get is like mentally attacked. right? So like if I trip over something, I'll get like really depressed.
What do you mean trip
or,
over?
Like, so in the research, okay, for instance, like recently this is what happened to me. Like not recently, but about 6 months ago. So I was researching Alan Greenfield. He's an occult researcher and an author. And there are these beings that call themselves the Ashtar Command.
Yeah, I've heard of them. I know what you're talking about.
Them.
Yep, I know them.
I was watching a little bit of Alan Greenfield.
Metzger's back. We're talking about the We're talking about the Ashtar Command. He's telling a story.
Yeah.
He's telling a story of when he ended up tripping over, or what I'm assuming is sort of activating this hitchhiker effect in his own life.
Well, at the Mystery Boys, we teach you to go to Gashtar Command.
Come on. Grow up.
So I just took a huge shit, by the way.
God damn it. Gashtar Command?
Yeah.
At Skin Puncher Ranch, that's what you want.
So
keep going. Keep going.
Sorry
about that.
It's all good. You're good, dude. It's awesome being on, man. So we're fine. But and Alan Greenfield's like, and he's not a demonologist, but he comes out of nowhere and he's like, yeah, because I was making this connection with the Ashtar Command in my research, and the host of the podcast goes like, okay, Alan, like, what's the connection? He goes, well, Ashtar comes from Ashtaroth.
Oh,
and he said, I'm in the possession, right? He said, I'm in the possession of a grimoire that's designed to help you conjure Ashtaroth. And he's like, it's just interesting to me that whoever these people are channeling, the Ashtar Command, he goes, it's eerily similar to what I have in this grimoire. And he's like, and it's Ashtar versus Ashtaroth.
Wow.
I didn't think anything of that, guys, honestly. And I was due to do a podcast that night. And next thing I know, like I could feel my blood pressure spiking. And I got COVID years and years ago, and I had this in-home blood pressure machine. Well, I took my blood pressure, and it was 278 over 149.
Fuck.
Yeah, and I had to start having heart palpitations, and so I had to go to the ER. They're doing all kinds of scans on me. I canceled the interview. Well, that night I got an email from the host of that podcast. It's like, Nathaniel, because you're not going to believe this. I said, what? He goes, man, we got an email. And they told us not to have you on. And if we did go through with having you on to talk about your research, that someone was going to perform a ritual to stop you.
What the fuck?
They got my email?
Why are you doing that?
Yeah, right.
I didn't think it would work.
You could have died.
It was you.
Why would you do that?
No smart chain at that point. I just take the orders I'm given by mighty Astaroth.
Yeah,
I let Final
so
Fantasy demons give me orders.
That's so fucked up.
It's all over the place.
I had no idea any of that happened, but I think both things happened at the same time, where I tripped over something I wasn't supposed to know, or I noticed a connection that I wasn't supposed to notice.
Did you get the email address that sent the email?
I didn't get it.
Can you send that to the Mystery Boys? We will have our private investigators.
Yeah.
We'll research that email. We'll find out.
We're very private. And you stay out of our business. We'll let you know how it went.
Right. Well, it goes to show you, like, there are people like my colleague Steve, where he and Barry Fitzgerald were researching Babylonian demonology, and the beings started manifesting in their homes independently.
I don't mean to belabor the point, but did they respond to the email?
I don't know.
Well, it'd be nice if they did.
It's just weird to get an email like that and not be like, hey,
I'll
who
put
the
a lot
fuck
of
are
energy
you?
into it,
Why are you emailing me?
I jerked off on a square full of numbers.
Why are you fucking with people like this at this level?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's once I got that baculum. Hold on.
That baculum changed you.
Once I got my braces off, that was the first thing.
You are different with your baculum.
What? I'm different acting since I got my braces off is the first thing. That's what I've been told.
I feel like I'm with a different person when you have that baculum. He picks the baculum up and changes.
This is how I would have debated Candace Owens with a firm walrus baculum. Oh, I can't smoke, bitch? Well, I hold a baculum. Now listen, Israel did nothing wrong. That's the first point of this debate. See how easy it is?
Yeah.
$300,000, please. Listen, bitch, first point of the debate, and I'm going to win the debate right now. No, Israel didn't do it. Nothing suspicious about me bringing that up. Me paying $300,000 to make my first
Not
sentence
at
that
all.
Israel had nothing to do with
We
it.
wouldn't pay $300,000.
What's suspicious about it? You suspicious, bitch? You see his baculum?
I'm not suspicious, man. I'm not suspicious at all.
You know, Teddy Roosevelt used to say that. Carry a fucking walrus baculum and yell at a bitch until she does what you say.
But so you got a psychic attack.
Yell at a Filipino.
Something.
Yeah, but this is like when you hear this term, because I feel like some terms actually, I don't know if it's on purpose, they get ruined by the people saying them. For example, spiritual warfare. When I hear that, I think of like some mega church with like a pastor fingering meth heads. And,
at Skin Puncher Ranch, we do spiritual warfare. And you can quote us on that.
Yeah, we fight the Gashtar command with our dicks.
Yeah.
It's called the War Room for a reason. Because we're going to fucking
Put the
destroy.
baculum down. Put the baculum down.
They're not ready. They're not even ready for you guys, right?
Yeah, but yeah.
Whole different kind of warfare.
So
Put the baculum down as a song.
Doesn't that give you pause? Doesn't that make you feel like shit? I've got to find. How do you shield yourself from this sort of thing?
I completely disconnect from it, man. Like years ago, like 5 years ago, I should say. What was I researching? I was looking up what's called fetal magic in Mesopotamia. Is an academic paper.
You should be on a list for that.
Yeah, right. It was strange, man. I'm trying to make connections again with hybridism and the missing fetus syndrome, which the phenomenon is known for.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
Papers.
Oh, Nathaniel has. I forgot, dude. Explain the thing about how far back this goes and how creepy it is. The thing where you're implanted with a fetus and then they take it away from you in the night.
Fuck?
Yeah.
The alien people talk about it, but it actually is kind of older, right?
Isn't this what's the difference between that and people who carry other people's babies? It's like kind of some spiritual version of that.
Yeah, it's like creating a biological avatar for something else to inhabit. And the missing fetus syndrome, again, is just another version stolen, again, by ufology, where they're like, oh, man, we just came up with it. It's like, no, you didn't. That pre-existed this field entirely.
Wait, I can, from the name, I kind of get what it is, but can you explain missing fetus syndrome?
Yeah, so there have been cases. If you guys want, you guys can look up Dr. Carla Turner. She was an abductionist and researcher. She documents some of this, but where women are being taken from their bedrooms at nighttime and just in even the daytime, and they actually copulate with entities, and they end up having children. Now, a lot of these fetuses just disappear, and then they'll have gynecological issues like some kind of cancer, or some of them have even actually went and got stomach surgery or surgery in that area, and there's still scar tissue, or there's something in the womb that would lead the surgeon to believe.
And the next thing you know, nobody knows if Pete Davidson's black or white.
Yeah, like that's where we are, though. But people like to say, okay, that's a modern stuff. It's not. That goes all the way back to the 16th century. And what Kurt is highlighting here are cases where possession and pregnancy were both present in the same woman. And one of the earliest demonologists theorized, are you pregnant by the entity you copulated with, or are you pregnant with it? Has that entity transferred its consciousness into the fetus it inseminated you
Sounds
with?
like a moon child.
It is. It's exactly right.
And this is
this
photo.
Transference of consciousness. Yeah.
This is the knowledge that Pecan brings to the Clam Basher cruise.
Take that off the screen. Sorry, they're showing images that that should not be online. Hold on one second. Anyone watching this right now, erase this part from your computer.
Yo, but people that know.
Do not screenshot that.
I don't understand what this means.
I don't know why they keep it up.
Yeah. That's not my avatar, if that's what you fuckers are trying to do.
So please continue. The people over here in the booth are.
Wait, this sounds like a moonchild, does it not, Nathaniel? Sound like a moonchild?
I'm sorry?
Doesn't this sound like moonchild shit? I'm
trying
to give birth at a certain point to draw something in that's going to inhabit my kid, right? It's a good vessel for this.
Yeah, and Peter Carroll gets into some of this with his red rite. The anthropologist James Fraser records this, where like in antiquity, when a soldier was on the battlefield, and this is just, in theory at least, but they believed that they could dispossess their own body and possess someone else that was living. So if they were mortally wounded, they would just leave their body, they would possess someone else. And so
was there some blood drinking, some martial blood drinking involved with that? Especially with the
most
Scythians?
likely. I mean, this is a form of necromancy.
Yeah.
And this is why I created a field called necronetics, because these are the beings that I've been researching for the longest time. My point, though, is that they would dispossess their own body and possess someone else. And so the idea would be that you would prolong your own existence. And so when you look at possession through that lens, it kind of reframes a lot of what we're experiencing and witnessing. I mean, I don't know how much you want me to get into this, Nick, because I ramble a lot. And I do.
Go on, please. Smart Shane can ramble.
Yeah.
Right. So with respect to possession, especially here in the States, it's been dominated by the Vatican and Catholic cases.
I know they have the best.
And early on in
their lore.
Right. When I got into that research.
Pretty good.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, I just thought that, okay, the concept of possession was severely limited because it's not all horns and hooves. Like if you go into Safdi, Israel right now, they've had cases where entities were solving their own murders. Like Isaac Luria,
like that's Jennifer Love Hewitt series where or is that her where she's a psychic and you have to solve my murder?
It's very really strange stuff. And I thought that the Vatican had weird cases, but like in Israel, like with the dybbuk phenomenon, they had cases where an entity possesses a man, a person possesses a man, I guess, and he starts to tell the exorcist, look, this is who killed me. This guy stabbed me to death and all this. And he goes, here's his address. And then the exorcist goes to the police department or the authorities. They go to the address of the murderer, knock on the door. The murderer opens the door, starts crying, confesses to the murder.
Wow.
And says, I'm glad you're here because his ghost would not stop haunting.
Wow.
So that's when my framework kind of expanded, and I had to look at the data, not so much the dogma that I inherited in my youth.
Yeah.
Well, dybbuk means a clinger, which I love, like a body thetan, if you will.
Ooh.
Right? And
I got one for you guys.
Yeah. What do you got?
You'll love this. Okay, the correct definition, there's two definitions, I should say, of the dybbuk. One is to attach or to cling, and the other one is the impregnation of the dead in the bodies of the living.
Dybbuk.
That's body hopping.
There we go. Now we're dealing with the transmigration of souls, where this is why, again, they're self-replicating, at least in necronetics. My framework is
that's why they love the Tibetan thing. They love the Tibetan thing where you pick out where you're going to come out again and all that. That's the whole goal.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean self-replicating? Like there's a kind of like ghost mitosis or something where they could like.
Well, if you're inbred enough, I bet your blood's good enough to carry me. If you get an organ transplant of somebody, this is like it's actually wild the things are documented with that. You told me the guy married, so he gets a liver or something or a kidney. He got a heart.
Yeah.
That's a little on the nose.
And I'm not positive about this, but I'm pretty sure not only did he take on personality traits and this happens with transplants, but I believe he killed himself. I'm not positive about that, but I might have.
Because they divorced or something, right?
Well, I think I'm not sure, but I think the heart was from a suicide.
Yeah.
And then he committed suicide. Like it's just a bad heart.
Bad heart, yes. And if it's the case I'm thinking of, he started smoking or something.
Yeah.
His entire language preference changed. His likes, the things he enjoyed as hobbies, all of it.
And also when you read about fecal transplants, it's the same thing. You get athlete shit rammed into your butthole, which you will get that
on our cruise. Okay, pick up your baculum, dip it in the barrel, and take a hit at Champion.
We have jars. It's jars. It's not barrels, but
and then and then we fart you into a jar.
It's a mystery barrel.
Now we own you. It's better than any passport.
Yeah, I mean, what you're talking about, it's like we already know, there's a physiological version of this.
There's an occult surgery where you get a tendon you get a tendon or something of a sorcerer. In fact, somebody I know. Shit, I won't say who. We get too secretive on this mystery, but it's a mystery podcast.
Yeah.
But somebody that I'll tell you after who their friend went missing because he was going to get some weird surgery to get a piece of some fucking Peruvian sorcerer put in his body, and he died. But that's the purpose of it, is to take on parts of their power.
Yeah.
But there's some, the thing that it's necromancy is the biggest part of it. Just think of all the ways the trillionaire class wants to cheat death and live on, and the fucking maniac things they've gotten up to in the billions of years of the universe. It must be fucking nuts.
Okay, question for both of you. Are you guys organ donors on your driver's license?
Whether you like it or not, you will be, buddy.
What? I thought you could opt out.
You think that. Sometimes sometimes you're not dead. Remember when they said China was doing that?
Yes.
It turns out it was going on here.
No, not here.
Yeah, right after when RFK, one of the last things before Monsanto made him do whatever, that was one of the last things that was brought up. And there's a real report on it. The organ. In fact, talk to Amy Shanker, the comic. This sounds made up, what I'm going to tell you. But in New York, they had a rash of organ harvestings of people.
Yeah.
And she almost had that happen to her. And I go, what the fuck? The story is crazy.
She almost got harvested.
In New York. And so I go home and look it up. It's in regular news. This is during COVID. But it was like late at night, and these two black chicks, and there was weird tall white guy following her on stops. And the chicks were dressed like FedEx or UPS or something.
Fuck.
The UPS thing is the worst part.
Why did she think those were organ harvesters?
Well, they got to get that. It's a plausible reason to have a cooled case of organs. I have no idea, but
speaking of organ harvesting, I gotta go take a shit.
It's a murky provenance. We'll put it that way.
Excuse me, I have to take a shit.
Oh, by the way, we always say we're shitting if we pee, Nathaniel. We're not actually shitting. Dude. I want you to know we're not actually shitting.
Yeah, right. No, man. Yeah.
What? Cut out that he's really shitting. Cut that out. Hey, you guys will cut that out. When I pick up this baculum, dude, I've got a walrus. Can I tell you a secret though? Hey. Oh, there you go. That's me. Gueesh. Gueesh Piercer. Actually winning a debate with Candace Owens. Great job. Dude, I have a replica. It's a replica walrus baculum, actually. It's not a real walrus baculum. A real walrus baculum costs like $2,500, dude. And I've looked into it. Do you know what a walrus baculum is, Nathaniel?
No, I do not.
It's the dick bone of a walrus. When we had Juan, the foremost homunculologist that we know of on the show, he actually is, the Liber Vacay, the Book of Cows, that disgusting fucking, it's like how to make a weird Pokemon with your jizz and animal abuse. And there's only one copy at Cambridge. Juan knows all about it. We had him on talking about it. But anyway, he brought up that they had walrus penis swords. The Inuits did. They had weapons because, dude, the bone looks crazy. When you see this, when this comes on, you see what this looks like, the reproduction. It looks fucking nuts. It's curved, too. Like, it could pick up a lot of, like, this is really a horrific thing to be hit with, a walrus baculum. That's
yeah, like that walrus had an issue or something.
No, it looks like it didn't have no issues to me. It looks like it's curved for her pleasure, if you catch my drift.
We've hit 2 hours, but have you seen this thing about the Bodies Museum?
Oh yeah, it's a lot of guys that were caught farting at the Olympics when they were in China.
Yeah.
Now they're playing frisbee football forever. Okay, why? The Bodies exhibit?
Oh yeah, they were found to be like some missing persons and unverified bodies at the museum that they were using.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that. Wait. Okay, so Nathaniel, the race of necromancers thing, because I think there's something to that. I think there's something to say, because dybbuks are a demon, but they're not fallen angels in that lore. They are deceased humans. So there's something to that, man, where the dead want to cling to the living and as parasites in some way or some part of them,
Yeah.
And a lot of people made a lot of weird preparations, if you look at history, to when they go to the next life, everybody from the pharaohs to the fucking Zodiac killer all have made these weird preparations for their afterlife, right?
Yeah.
That's like a big
the Zodiac killer especially. Yeah, and I'll tell you what's even crazier. This gets back to the attachment syndrome, the hitchhiker effect. Again, it's just repackaging of ancient phenomena, where like the only pictorial tradition that we have of the dybbuk is a man with a skeleton attached to his back. So what is that? I think
you know what that is? That's that anime with the giants. What the fuck is it called?
Attack on Titan.
That's Attack on Titan. I don't know why so much Japanese anime has this deep occult lore in it, from everything from Pokemon to this, but that's what those Titans. It's like a parasitic spine, or like that old Vincent Price movie, The Tingler,
or fucking Child's Play. Wasn't Chucky? Chucky was
Chucky was a vessel, like that guy with the Barbie doll.
Yeah, he'll get you, and he would get
Chucky
you.
Was.
Chucky would get you. Like you could be anywhere. Like you could be in bed, and then Chucky come up with a knife.
Dude, that is great.
And
that looks like our entire foreign policy is based on this picture right here. That's like that sums it up pretty good.
So that's a dybbuk.
No, what is this picture of?
Yes.
A skeleton hauler.
This is the dybbuk. Yeah, with the
and
skeleton.
that when these people that do grave soaking, and that's in the Talmud, and then these whack
grave
jobs.
soaking?
There's also whack job NAR Christians that were doing it.
What is grave soaking?
Well, you at least sleep on the grave of a righteous man and soak up all his fucking grave juices, I guess.
Oh, wow.
We're going to be doing that on the cruise as well.
Isn't soaking also the Mormon way of humping?
Sometimes. We're going to be doing some soaking. We're going to be doing some baculum riding.
So you go and lay on a grave and absorb a good man's energy. I didn't know you could do that.
Soaking ain't in it. Oh, that's a fucking how to fuck like. Oh, then you jump on the bed. I don't know if that's true. It's like the hole in the sheet story.
See, I don't think you fully answered. Like you're saying you disconnect from this stuff, but one thing I worry about you and Kurt is you all meddle in these things, and you don't even realize you're meddling. Just the intellectual exploration opens you up.
Yeah, come get some baculum, I say.
I protect myself.
How? You've been approached with the craziest things I've ever heard.
Are you serious? How do I protect myself?
Yeah, how?
You really want to know?
I think that's the goal of this cruise.
Yeah, well, you'll find out on the cruise. I'm not going to tell you now.
Here's what we will tell you, though. The ultimate 33rd degree knowledge. We'll just give you that up front. We're not like the others.
I just think having some... this is what... Again, with all due respect...
I'm just going to tell you the 33rd degree knowledge. The thing I want to know, we're going to say for the cruise.
Don't say it on the fucking show.
A hole's a hole.
Don't cut that out. Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, let me tell you what Manly P.
No one's going to subscribe to that tier.
If you can suck your own dick, that's immortality. That makes you an Ouroboros.
That is true.
Okay? And if you want to learn how to get the taint you need to do that, that's why you need the Mystery Boys Clan Basher crew.
See, Metzger's uncomfortable because he knows I'm right. You and Metzger open yourselves up to forces that you cannot protect yourself from just by disconnecting. It doesn't matter. You can't disconnect from Ebola. You walk through a village where everyone's got hemorrhagic fever. They're puking blood.
But I can read about Ebola.
What?
You can read about Ebola.
I know, but there's a difference because the stuff that, like you said earlier, look at the sigil, it manifests. When you look at Ebola, it doesn't manifest. If you want to get Ebola blood, you have to go to the fucking villages. Do you think I want to go to those villages? It's expensive.
Yeah, that's why you got to go to our Patreon, because we're not going there for free.
You can get Ebola blood on our Patreon. We will send vials, autographed. But to get to my point is, I'm serious. You guys, don't you? Either you believe this or you don't. And if you land in between, don't you feel like you're putting yourself in some kind of peril?
If what?
I
believe in Jesus Christ. I'm cool. I don't know about the rest of you. You maybe try to use Buddhism. Good luck to you. Good luck, Buddhists. Good luck.
All right, now that's an inappropriate.
But I don't believe in love because I believe in Christ.
That's
well, I guess that's it.
But you know what I mean? Like you're
I get a free phone call. I know I do.
Well,
officer.
that's optimistic. There's a lot of people I don't know.
Officer, I get a free phone call to Jesus.
We'll
and if we look at everything as we should, as purely in exchange of energy for our future currencies and our way of life, oh, would you like to do this? That's this much energy to do it, right?
Right.
You know, we should be nickel and diming the universe. Obviously, that's the main thing that we've learned.
Yeah.
Yes. Even based on the principles of looks maxing.
Yes.
The ironclad principles of that.
Yeah, it's ironclad.
It's as hard and firm as a walrus's baculum in your hand, gesturing at the
Put
audience.
it down. You change when you hold it.
You
I'm
want to hold
serious.
it? You want to hold it? You gotta go on the cruise.
Look at this. Fuck.
You think Candace Owens wants to face that?
I think there's a.
Yeah. Oh, I know. You're talking about a demon named Candace fucking Owens.
But wait.
You know we do demons. We have a baculum.
So we know how you protect yourself.
Hey, blow the shofar because this bitch is about to lose.
You protect yourself with a strong belief in Jesus and a powerful baculum. Nathaniel, how do you protect yourself? Are you Christian? Do you say Christian prayers to protect yourself?
I have, yeah. My tradition is definitely Christian. But here's how the phenomenon works. Number one, it's not predictable. So this is not like, it's not a guaranteed thing. But whenever I trip over it, I feel it. I sense it. And I just back off of the research. I'll shut everything down. I'll cancel my lectures, my interviews.
Yeah.
And I'll do a fat guy thing. All right. I fly out to Rhode Island. I go to Federal Hill for a week.
That's pretty fat.
I eat as much pasta as I can. I don't know. It's not like,
but to fly to Rhode Island to do it, that is great. That is fat as shit. I'm flying to Peter Griffin country to eat pasta.
That's what I do, man.
That's probably the most secretive knowledge of all that we just gained right now.
Yeah, no doubt. You need some pasta in you, but that's what I do, and it's something that my colleague and I we practice. If he gets too close, he does the same thing. And
you
I
guys,
do it too.
you go and
sounds
eat.
Like fasting.
You go
sounds like you fast.
No, he says he eats pasta to protect himself from demons.
Wait, no. First of all, okay, you already got me with that. I want that clear, but. Hey, I'm in just off the first line. Don't get me wrong. But what you stop talking about this shit because that is a fast. You're not talking about it. You're not dealing with it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you're right.
And so even fasting in all the traditions, fasting is like there's something with parasites. That redheaded guy that I did talk about him being a ginger, and Paul, I believe his name is, and he wrote a book about the Nephilim look like clowns. And I pointed out that gingers kind of do look like, but. Look, fair enough. The dude talked about parasites. And there's actually a lot of weird Gnostic scriptures where somebody coughs up a fucking parasite, from Christ healing them.
Yeah.
There's something with that. If you understand that an organ transplant could transfer the reception of some consciousness broadcast, I'll bet parasites do.
Well,
right?
I mean, this is one of the ways that this is the next level form of gene editing, right? Is they give you a virus that recodes parts of your body in ways that are more receptive to like certain medicines.
We want to give you a virus called Mystery Coin. It's a crypto, and it's the key to exiting the entire matrix.
The more mysteries, the more valuable.
Take our mystery pill, okay, and give us your fucking money for it.
And don't ask so many questions.
You don't need any questions. What you need is the feel of a baculum in your hand.
Or
on Mystery Island.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're plugging this
come
cruise
to our compound on Jared Leto Island.
Well, don't you think that like the AI is sort of like the last phase of some kind of long form summoning ritual to create a vessel within which these things can go without having to deal with humans? Because we've got to be annoying to possess. You know what I mean? Like it's annoying to have to hitch a ride on a fucking human being.
Not me. I'm fucking awesome to ride on.
Yeah.
I can feel a certain power above me right now working this baculum back and forth. Look at just itching.
That thing is really getting to your head, dude.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Look at your eyes. You can't see your eyes right now. The look in your eyes. You never get this look.
Probably the most precious thing I own in my whole life if I had to put it into words.
Where'd you get that?
I ripped it out of a fucking walrus by hand. That's what you're going to do on the cruise. This is the main thing. I'm glad Smart Chain is here for this because when you're on that cruise, the Clam Basher cruise of Mystery Boys, we're going to stop off in Walrus Country. And you will be... It's in Pennsylvania somewhere. You will be expected to rip the baculum out of a walrus's cock. So let me tell you what that entails. Oh, easy, you say. Easy.
Nobody says easy. Nobody's like, that's easy.
It's not, well, not if you don't arouse the walrus first. That's the fucking catch. You're going to have to arouse the baculum out of the walrus. That's when it's time for the harvest. Think of it as a form of conjuring, a form of NLP. We're going to teach you the right things to say to a walrus to make it have an erection so you can harvest the baculum.
Yeah, you get a walrus hard through talking to it?
Or you do after one cruise on the mystery boat.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
But you never said how you rip it out. You just said you
and
say
if you're
words.
in our inner core, the throat fuckers.
Yeah.
You're going to learn an extra way to take down a walrus, if you know what I'm saying.
But how do you get it out? You get it hard and then what?
Well, hey, we're not giving you that out for free. That's the $1 million question, isn't it, Pecan?
Yeah. I've been wondering that for years.
Okay.
Because I can just get them hard.
Look, we got to wrap up because honestly, I got hard holding this baculum.
Hard right now.
And
are you actually really hard? Because I'm fucking rock hard.
I'm hard as a walrus baculum.
That's why.
On a hot summer day, on a Mystery Boys cruise, as some people come out and just pull the fucking bone out of that thing.
What that sound?
It just
that
lays
makes.
back on its belly. It knows it's inevitable. Just
Yeah.
go ahead and debone my dick right now. That's what you're gonna learn, Tanner.
Oh, thank you for that, man. Thank you for that image. Thank you for that.
Okay.
Thank you, Jesus.
I don't want to thank Smart Shane, aka Nathaniel Gillis.
Thank you so much, and you stay safe out there. These things are no joke, and watch what happens to you tonight.
Hey,
of what I
eat
just
something.
did.
All right, guys.
Get a big
You guys
bowl
have
of
a good one.
pasta or
Thank you for having me
something.
on, man.
All right, brother. Thanks.
I will, dog.
Thank you. Bye.
Yep. See you guys.
Okay. Magna Patrus Baculumos. That means it's like the Magna Mater,
Yeah, of course.
it's the divine uncle.
Well, we covered a lot of ground here, and we just want to say we do not endorse ripping baculums out of walrus.
No, it's had nothing to do with endorsement. It's just an
We
animal
just
thing
do
that happens.
it. We do it. We don't endorse
That's just how we live.
That's who we are.
You think we just set out to rip the dick bones out of walruses on a fucking cruise?
I don't
Who
care
does
what
that?
you think, you dumb piece of shit. I'm ripping that
And
walrus's
that's
dick
the
out.
reason we're where we are and you're where
You're
you
over
are.
there. So come on the cruise. Don't be over there. Be over here. Look at a walrus. You think it wants a dick bone?
No, when you go up to an animal and you hold up the bone of its species cock and its fucking
It worships you.
fish-eating face, they know it's God. I'm the god of all walrus right
Yeah.
now.
It's no joke
You think a
anymore,
walrus,
walrus.
dude? If I hit a walrus in the face with one of his culture's dick bones, do you think the walrus is gonna not obey me? Because you'd obey me if I took your dick bone and hit you in the fucking face with it, which we will do on that cruise.
And here's a fun fact. Did you know that Texas toothpicks are raccoon dick bones?
I did know that. That's when I first learned that
They're also
animals
called
have-
mountain man toothpicks.
That's right, or a coon dick toothpick.
If
Which
you're
is
out in
like-
the woods and you're lost, find a raccoon and rip its dick off.
You know my
You can
friend?
get the shit out of your teeth.
My friend's dad, my friend Shane, when I was a kid, not Shane Gillis or Smart Shane Gillis, Nathaniel Gillis, but just some other guy named Shane. His dad had a coon dick toothpick, he would call it. And I was a kid, and I was like, I had no idea animals had dick bones.
Well, I had no idea people used a toothpick more than once.
Later, when I got older, there was a gangster in my neighborhood named Dick Bone that kind of ran the hip-hop scene. That's why I never went into that as far as I should have.
Wow, look, that's cheap too. $18.95. 1, 2, 3, 6. That's 6 raccoon dicks for damn $3 each. That's a deal.
I need to
Look
buy
at
a
that.
pack of them just to pick the pussy hair out of my baculum. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for watching, you guys. Picking the pussy hair out of my baculum.
I'm Pecan. Wait, let's sign out properly.
Oh, wait, let's sign out.
Hey, I'm Gueesh Loverboy Method.
And I'm Pecan.
And you just got the shit beat out of your pussy with a walrus dick bone.
We'll see you on the island.
Fuck you.
Bitch.
Slip clean through, a ghost girl ghosted me, and chasing you.